Please join me on my journey if you care for the truth. I am a truth seeker, Ex-Shia, and ex-Muslim. Thank you so much.
Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Sarah. For human welfare, to make this world a better place, and searching for the truth seeker. And I'm not prepared for this, so if you can bear with me, it's good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you're fed up of me, you can leave. If anything else against me, religious people, I apologize. That no, I cannot apologize for the truth. Being a truth seeker, I thought that you are here for truth, but it'll be very difficult to um, some of you show some of you the contradictions. Religion is secularist, cognitive drift channel, the shocking mental side of illness in disguise. Is religion a mental illness? Sorry, it's just to find this out. I hope I don't have to apologize so much. And there's another one. So thank you for so great. Thank you, Brand. Like of some I don't agree to, and I cannot evaluate like this or criticize. It shouldn't be. So right now I'm in that a little bit, in that reasonable. I don't know when I would flip, and then it's like I can't trust anyone. And then if I detect through my feelings and through what you say that if you are disguised, then it gets really terrible, messy, horrible, ugly, right? I can't take it, sorry. So, but so this, and another thing is, I had to come here because I've, timing some problems, issues, and right now, and I'm not prepared for this. Anyways, I'm a little bit prepared for something. Talk about that I found in Christianity again. And so I will be showing you that I've done some note work, right? And I'm in a frenzy. You can see, if you can make out, I have not been able to breathe properly. They've taken my breath. They do something to me here as I was live streamed on Facebook just a while ago, and then I've come here. I had to take a break though. So in the daytime, I have to take like 5 breaks. So there's and someone, maybe I feel betrayed by someone very close or something. So it I become really angry, hurt, deeply hurt. So I don't want sympathies. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying this for you to understand where I'm coming from, right? So if I get angry at you, it's not that I want your sympathies, right? Because I don't expect that. And this also, just to tell you that, I wanted to be a good person. My aim was to be a good person. And but I found myself chasing after goodness, I've called it, and I can't find that poetry or prose I wrote on Facebook. I thought it would be saved. This time it's being really, before uh, last year until 2024, I could search Facebook and find things of mine, my old notes, the old notes. Sorry, excuse me, the notes. See, they've got me like this, making mistakes and all this. Okay, so I make mistakes and they've got me, and although I, tried my best in my life being wanting to be a good person, although the inner self, the deep thing of I'm good, that belief that, you know, religions want to also steal away that you're not good. Who do you think you are? right? Your personality is not good. You do bad things, but that inner yearning, I am good, that inner belief. And then when we do bad, although we feel guilty, that's how maybe even we find excuses for ourselves, and it always looks bad on from the outside, from the other person, but not ourselves. So in human nature, this could be something to ponder over. So wanting to. Okay, so I was like chasing after goodness and saviors, asking saviors to come down. Heaven is self-sufficient, or wherever you are. Then now let's see where I don't know where I am. I'm away from saviors coming down and saving us because I had enough. But let's so watching Sir Pradeep Mukherjee and all this, but and what is our fault here? No, we did not create evil. God allowed evil, respite, gave evil. It believes even in my religion. So mostly, let's see, my religion first, past religion. Um, so and recently I was reminded. So if I distort Magus a bit, Magus and the Muse Books channel. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anyone or distort. What I got was that God is like in Shia Islam we say God is the source of all good. Like we cannot. I was trying to say to save myself, protect myself from evil attacks and all this that I was getting and becoming evil myself, right? So I was telling myself that, and I opened the Quran that God is sovereign. So no one is allowed in my room, no entity, no evil, dark force. God is sovereign, and God's sovereignty is in my room, inside of me. Like we had to, reading Imam Ali's Najul Balagha, like sometimes, yes, like God is here, God's help is here, I'm enjoying myself. There was another part of me that was not religious, but very free with God, right? That was there too when I was a Shia, right? So let me remember what. So, anyways, but when opening the Quran is okay, God is sovereign. So then I come to my religion, Shia Islam, as I was, and saying the way Shias would, Imam Ali would want the Shias to say, right? So this was happening. I remember opening the Quran. I was in my dressing room. There were times in this kind of attack that I couldn't bring my voice out. I was very shy. I became very it was the watching feeling, and even if my principal is watching, there were times in my life with her, I wouldn't want her to see my pain or anything. I would hide it, try to hide it. When I'd go to her place, make the most out of, leave behind what tarap, what restlessness, so all that, right? So I only I like to give my own examples rather than other people's life examples, right? Then, okay, so I worked out a little bit from Magus, and I told him in the live stream that if we can have discussions on this, right? His recent he came live on YouTube, and I was I put the notification, I saw it, and uh, that time I've become a no no. My timings are messed up. So here it was early morning for us. I was awake. So I made it to his premiering live stream recently. Sorry, what I got from him was that God is the source, is, sorry, excuse me, did I put it here? So I hope he doesn't mind. I mean, of course, he's a great, absolutely wonderful person. Makers also. We've got some absolutely great people. who is God, right? So he even, so as I asked the inside, not in the comment live chats session, um, who then he was talking about God, right? So it's like, who is God? So Magus afterwards in the live stream, it was a premiere. So he had it worked out. God is the principle of good, whether it's principle P with the PLE or the main principle of good or the source of good, like the Shias would put it, right? Said the principle of good. Megas said, finally, Megas answered me, like in the, I got the answer. Sorry, that's not the way I should put it. I got the answer from Megas only in his live stream. So if God is the principle of good, then why is there bad in this world, right? So is it, but the choice also given to the humans to choose bad from good here. Why is that choice given? And so we are so there is a, okay, so human beings are ignorant, forgetful. What Magus was trying to say, maybe Magus said, not said, but sorry, this is a bit wrong here. I've put it. Magus, what he said, it implied that we have forgotten this, that there is a God. If some of us atheists, like, or I'm not an atheist, but I'm just, that there is a God, and we have forgotten that God is the source of good. Let me just put it in my words, my religious words also. Shia, God is not all encompassing good. We can't say that in Shia, and neither could I find that ayat. God is encompassing, but it didn't say encompassing good. Bari or Bari, ya Bari, is the attribute of God, I think. But in Shia Islam, we have to say God is not good. That's just his attribute is created for us here. So God is the source of good. So if God is the source of good, why did he allow all this negativity? There's a neutral energy. It's how you use it. Let's say, put it this way, right? There's this energy here. We're all this is energy, they say. So why is there, and we have the choice. Even nature, like through nature, we have storms and all this, right? Destruction. And even in change, we have the rotten, Surah Allah, what Allah says. So it goes rotten, right? Things go rotten. Nature also. Autumn comes and leaves fall and then they become rotten, the fruit and all this. You get it? So so why does he allow this to happen? And for us to use this energy, right? And even in nature, it is used as a good for growth and for death and for change. I could not understand this. So what Magus, I guess, implied was that we have forgotten this, that God is the principal source of good. And when we remember this, and we kind of then, sorry, it was very earlier on in the morning. So I guess when now I'm thinking about it, like, so what I would say is working out that we're not supposed to look at the darkness. Or are we supposed to look at the darkness? But anyways, the source of goodness created everything, or we are the ones misusing the source, what the source of good created. It's very, excuse me. And what made us forget all this? In the Quran, it says shaitan, Iblis or shaitan. Adam forgot. No, no, it is Adam's fault. And sometimes it's like in the Quran, it's Hazrat Musa's companion forgot the fish. So, and he says, Shaitan made me forget to Musa. So, even, but why did God allow Shaitan to know what is his? Anyways, we can't know what he is, but we can know what good is. So, isn't there a fight between good and bad here? This is how Zoroastrians maybe also, like, the Ahura Mazda and all that. Anyways, I'm not trying. I hope I don't offend anyone. And if I make mistakes about what Megan said in the premiere, please don't hold that against me. And he's a wonderful man. Wonderful. He called me wonderful friend. Before that, even I knew that. Um, he's wonderful, and so I'm not, some like religious people have come here and said, you are a liar, you are lying. Like when you lie, whether I'm pathological liar, maybe they were saying that you are a compulsive liar or something pathological liar, not knowing that I'm lying. So please say that to me. What am I lying intentionally about the Quran contradictions, or am I lying like a pathological compulsive liar? He's proved that, right? So this, and or he would say we lost it or something, or become ignorant. Why, like, so God is the source, but why is there evil here? Like, people harming others and all this, and we get hurt. There's jealousy. There's competition. There's not in a healthy manner. Sometimes it's very unhealthy. Like they want to monopolize, you know, and bring you down and things like that. Like, and a lot of harm done, people hurting people. So on his premiere, Are You God? Magus and News Books YouTube channel. Excuse me. Oh, maybe I don't know. I'll be coughing and all this. Okay, and my life is in a mess. It's really ugly. The anger. I cannot. And maybe some people might think there's a misunderstanding, perhaps, and maybe they don't know, and even I don't know what I'm doing. No, no, wait. I don't know whether how deep my self pity went, and I want sympathies or I want attention from people. And in this also, like they say, now I found out there's um, destiny swapping and all this. So I know there's been black magic on me, or the dark. It's really, really dark. So I don't know whether I can trust my thoughts, or whether I can even go inside now and check. I couldn't meditate with the little help from Dr. Deepak Chopra, and there's a man, image here, man with a rifle, I think, on a mountain hill. So I hope we want peace and okay, I don't know what this is. The image here I'm seeing, sorry, I get these images, or I see these images, maybe others can't see. So this, and please don't get offended, Christians. I've had Christian friends and all this, and I've gone to mass church long time ago. I kept going there. So for goodness, like how come my teacher is so patient and I can't take it, and going there, it would be extremely messy and all this ugly turn out to be. So there's a part of me, maybe I have not been able to embrace. Maybe that's the thing, the lower part, the bad part that I've tried to push out and say, I can't concentrate on that. I shouldn't be looking at the darkness. I should be looking in the light. Where's the light? Light, light. There's no evil, no evil. There's only good. Evil is what is harmful to others. and for yourself. What is harmful? That's what evil is. And of course, if you're ignorant, you're not conscientious, then we can do evil un- unconsciously, ignorantly doing evil. That also harming ourselves and others. So another thing was that I thought that if I could understand what all this is, then I could be it. Like I would understand it, and then I would implement it. Like first, I have to understand it, to implement it in my life and what is good. Also, define what is good. Good is what is beneficial for all, and can we keep it like that? Sometimes it happens that what is in different cultures, there are different. There's relativity, and what is absolute also. What is that good that will be absolutely beneficial for all at all times, in all circumstances, in all cultures? And sometimes, like, it could be that in one culture this is bad, but in another culture this is good, considered good. So there are different patterns of thinking, as it seems that comes from our intellect then. So in the intellect, for some, if we use, can I say this rational? I thought logic, if we use logic, that we'd be safe, we'd all be in one understanding, oneness, right? United. But it's not like that, I found out. And then understanding something wasn't allow. It didn't quite make me become a good person, or understanding something didn't make me instill it in myself. Rather than practice, practice, practice. Like also, I felt that the moment you understand it, should implement, obey it, go with it. In my life, it was quite messy. I wasn't able to sometimes do that, implement what I understand. And there remained a distance gap, and also the contradiction, the conflict. So you see, to eradicate the conflict and the not being able to understand something, there's a conflict. And when you understand it, the conflict goes. But then I realized, finding Jiddu Krishnamurti books, that it's even deeper than understanding. It's the seeing. It's with your whole being you see. And so our conditioning doesn't allow us. And this conditioning is from the environment and all this. And so the thought is time. And until there is time here, and there would be conflict, right? Can we see this at least? Conflict, to be, being and becoming. Becoming good, even, there's a conflict, or there's time needed. So in that, there's the effort, there's the struggle, like what we say in religion, discipline, or other, you know, ways here. Even in spirituality, discipline ourselves, train ourselves. Now with practice, after understanding it, we practice discipline. And it was hard for me at times. And at times I just want to instantly that God give me his grace, being a Shia when I was. And so sometimes God is testing you. If you, someone would say this, a Shia would say, God is testing you. And someone would say, oh, you didn't want it with your heart, and there were many judgments passed and all this, or analysis. Sometimes I felt that people were judging me. But why don't we know ourselves better than anyone else, right? So a lot of misguidance comes from a little bit of misjudgment. Like if you judge someone and you speak your judgment out and you're analyzing the person, like, where the player, like I would give an example, analogy on this, is that we're the spectators and, the commentator is there too, and how the game is on, right? And the players, this one is not in form, or this one should have hit the ball like this, or this one smashed the ball very good, and all this is going on, right? But the player knows what he's done. And so we give all this as spectators in the stadium watching the game. Too much judgment and, oh, he wasn't in form. Why wasn't he in form? What's that? But the player knows what he's doing, right? We should put that trust. Give him the trust. Like, okay, of course he wouldn't want to lose, or if he was not in form, I don't know what was behind that, right? So I was like, when I was depressed and I was like fed up of life, I stopped. I wouldn't participate in these things. But if there was a someone lost, oh, if there was a wicket which fell, oh, okay. But I wouldn't go deep into, oh, he's not informed today and why, and all this, criticize the player. And if the bowler, just wish that the bowler would, if let's say against Pakistan, India, right? So, oh, Pakistan lost, right? And how they played and what they should have done and against India, like it was but I wouldn't indulge in this. A lot of people do indulge in this. I didn't. I just knew that. Ugh. And relying on God and prayers. And but there was a man I met, and he was very famous, and he told me he just enjoyed seeing Pakistan and India play. He was so humble. I really liked it. Liked his perspective on this. That he just enjoyed the game, and whoever, he said, whether Pakistan played well, deserves to win, then Pakistan deserves to win. If India, his side, played well, then India deserves to win. And he just enjoys watching them playing. He was the first one I've ever like met who said this to me, and I really liked it. I really appreciate what he said. And I was the one like, Pakistan should win, but not into this, right? That, oh, they're not in form, and why aren't this person? How terribly they played in the beginning until the middle, and in the end, by the grace, by the no, I was told, like there was a particular cricket match here in Sharjah. I was there. They won. They played badly. They were losing. That's how I would say it. They were losing. The Pakistani team. Many Pakistanis left the stadium. My aunt, we were in Pakistan, right, living. So she had now shifted. My uncle's wife. She was in the upstairs in the VVIP lounge dining hall. I told her, "Come down. I've got this. It's. I know that Pakistan is going to win. Like someone has told me." And those days, I had Shakti Gwain's book also, right, 1988. Like it was December, January, like so 1988, 1987, 88. So if you affirm Pakistan is going to win, but it wasn't an affirmation of mine. it just came to me that Pakistan's going to win, and they were losing, but I mean, I don't know. After they were losing, Pakistanis left the stadium. Many Pakistanis in Sharjah stadium. So this, and oh, sorry, I went on. I'm sorry if I dragged this on. Anyways, the gentleman was Mr. Shami Kapoor, late Shami Kapoor, actor, Indian actor. So some I've heard that some players feel guilty. Oh, they made their team lose, and they could go into depression. And I was, about my teacher separated and all this. So maybe if God knows, I could spare you the depression. You did your best, what you could, and then we should just leave the rest to God. So I'm not a psychologist, but I'm just a human being who has been to psychology therapy for many years, and I could see that it didn't help me remain away from my teacher. Or I used that at least to be a good person, like whatever I could find, put my hands on. So, but it didn't help me to stay away from my teacher and from the pain that I felt and the depression that I felt, sadness. And I was grieving, grieving, grieving. So I had to go to a yogi later on. Thank God I found one in Karachi. So this, anyhow. So what could be is that don't be hard on yourself. I've been hard on myself and my siblings in the house. Like, you know, so there will be another time. And if but okay, I'm going to just cut myself. I'm not going to go deep into this. How to not get depressed, but of course, feel the pain, feel all that. Of but the love of sports and all me. So now you see my old Zahra the Shia. It will maybe the love of sports. I, you give yourself these prep talks after feeling the pain of losing and not being. Maybe someone told you you're such a terrible, rotten player. Maybe you went to Pakistan and you know how they, when the Pakistani team won, they put them on their heads. And when they lose, we throw tomatoes at them or totally like, but hey, you played, you tried. So being there, receiving them at the airport also in Pakistan. So what? Remember the time you have won. You did a great teamwork. And your love of sports, don't forget that, brought you to this. And so sometimes we lose and sometimes we win. And we can stand there grieving with you, but not criticizing you. Who are we? Others. Okay. And another thing trying to work out is so from thank God Megas came and he helped me a lot. He's absolutely wonderful, very loving. He's got such a big heart, and he was like, so I wanted to tell him another thing on one of his live streams. He's come back, so welcome. Um, it was so like welcome back, and it was wonderful to see him back because my heart was broken to see him go, leave YouTube. We need good people, and he's got that good grace of God, like amazing, and he's all loving, right? All good. And I feel so unblessed. He's so blessed. So, Vegas, can we have some light from you? At least I need him to be here on YouTube. I really need him, and I think humanity needs him. We all need him to be here. So sometimes when I criticize, if I do that, like the belief in his love for God is and his positivity is amazing. But you know, oops, हर किसी को नहीं मिलता यहाँ प्यार जिंदगी में खुश नसीब हैं जो जिनको मिला है मिली है ये बहार जिंदगी में it's a Indian song that I'm just not singing and it's from the movie can't remember the name of the movie so this I remember singing this in uh, my school in a group karaoke playing the song and also singing along with it. And we had the pompons, Razia, British, Pakistani, and Tanya and I and Saima. Or maybe just Tanya, me, and I don't know. Okay, so हर किसी को नहीं मिलता यहाँ प्यार जिंदगी में खुश नसीब हैं वो जिनको मिली है बाहर जिंदगी में जांबाज मूवी Indian movie so Asha is with love. So he's got a lot of love, and life has not made him bitter, negative, people suffering, children, elderly, youth losing their youth in sufferance, depression, whatnot, madness. I don't know about him, but I'm just saying, like, it hasn't affected him. He's still very positive about God and love, and he's got an open heart, big heart. that seems like he's embraced the whole universe with love like that, right? But I can't. I feel broken and furious and angry and deeply hurt. So could this be that I have now I'm analyzing myself? Uh, that I have who is saying this? Oh, but my broken self. Maybe I feel that I feel resentment towards God, maybe, and pity, self pity, wallowing in myself, self pity, or wanting attention, or is this maybe religiously? This would be a test for you people. I'm a test. Wanting attention. I didn't want to hurt anyone or trouble anyone and pass away from this world. If I cannot give good, then pass away silently. Pass away. So even Allama Rashid Turabi's majlis reminds me कि मुड़ जाना Allah से राब्ता in like don't connect with these evil people, hypocrites and all this. Turn around and connect with the God of your Lord. अपने रब से yeah, your Lord राब्ता rapport. Make a rapport with your Lord. I tried to do that also and I failed. So it's been really shocking for me. Make a rapport, connect with your Lord and make a rapport with Him. So, what made us forget all this? If we if we are reminded who God is, the creator of this universe, He's the principle of good or the source of good, then what has made us forget all this? In the beginning. So we have to go back, trace our footsteps to a long time ago when the human being took a wrong turn. So what helped me was Jiddu Krishnamurti, right? I couldn't see. I took my steps back, and all I could see was when uh, Iblis refused to uh, obey God's command to bow to Adam. It's buffering here. I think the speed has become slow. Using another device also for the comments. Better stop buffering. Loading. So this, so seeking the truth. Okay. Now another thing was that the lady has suffered a lot, and I couldn't listen to this lady. Like it was very painful to watch her suffering part, like how she lost, and so she became a Christian, and recently. So another question came up in my mind, working out if there are absurdities in Abrahamic religious scripture. Is that when I was online, it came to this, right? God appeared to Abraham in human form, taking the human form. It's Genesis 18, verses 1 to 8. And then AI overview says, so now on this particular thing of the Abrahamic religious scripture absurdities is if God can come in human form and reveal himself to Abraham, right? Why didn't he come like this and save humanity instead of him becoming us, then, coming in the womb, right? So we're looking at that. Then he becomes his own son, right? Because Jesus Christ said, I'm the son of God, right? Not in an explicit way, but an implying that will come later. So just working out. So God came in human form to Abraham. He appeared in Genesis 18. We're told the verses are from 1 to 8. And then AI overview Google search. Thank you. Gave me this about Genesis 18, 1 to 8. Trekking with Abraham. In the Bible, God appeared to Abraham in human form in Genesis 18. The passage describes three men appearing to Abraham, three men. And one of them, I don't know, but one of them is identified as the Lord or Yahweh, right? You see this? So then these men, including, what are the two other men? These men, including the Lord, yeah, were treated as guests with Abraham washing their feet, providing food, and showing them hospitality. Here's more detailed breakdown. Genesis 18, verses 1 to 8. The Lord appears to Abraham near the oaks of Mamre. So I just took one, the detail the AI has given on Google search, if you search it out. So I just took one of the examples, detailed breakdown AI overview has given on Google search. So this Lord appears to Abraham near the oaks of Mamre while Abraham is sitting at the entrance of his tent. I have to come in flesh. Now, so this one I just took, right? He did appear with two others. So who were these two others? I don't know. And right now, I didn't care to find out. But I was on this. I have come in flesh and bone as my son now, written by me now. Then God is born from a woman, calls himself the Son of God, himself as the Father now also. Right? So of course then the Spirit also, which is the Trinity, which makes the Trinity of Christianity. So AI overview on this, in Christian belief, Jesus is considered the Son of God, born to Mary, and referred to as such in the New Testament. While the Bible describes Jesus as the Son of God, it's important to note that this title doesn't imply a literal biological relationship like human parenthood. Instead, it signifies Jesus' unique divine status as the second person of the Trinity, distinct from God the Father, but united with him in essence. John 10, verse 36, AMP from Bible Gateway. If that is true, then do you say of him whom the Father sanctified and set apart for himself and sent into the world, you are blaspheming because I said I am the Son of God. Right? So Jesus tells someone this in John 10:36, a verse. BibleGateway.com, thank you. So he had to be, they say, I think the Christians say that God had to be born from, from a womb of a woman he chose. So to, uh, to, and then sacrifice his life. So, or whatever they call it, Christians. I apologize if I'm not using the words properly, Christian religious words, theological words. So let's just, like laymen, right, work this out. So God became the Son, and he was born to Mary because he had to remove the sins of the flesh and the bones, flesh, blood, and bones. So here in context, yes, the Christians would say read in context, right? Why did God become the Son? You know, so to remove the sins in of our flesh and bone sins, right, of the people. So we're sinning in flesh and bone, and it gives us death. Sin gives us death, right? But even as we die now in flesh and bone, Jesus has said that the spirit is alive and you are the spirit. So this is what Jesus came to teach us. But I feel that the flesh and bone is also like our lower self. We need to embrace that, right? And so that God didn't have to come as the Son to take away the sins of our flesh and bone and maybe the mind and all this. So here we are in this creation or on earth as human beings. God didn't have to make all this, right? Like, have you thought, like I questioned as a Shia, my God, that isn't there another way, like sending messengers and Imam Hussein telling us that eternity, what is eternity through Karbala and giving his all when your all are taken away from the world, nature, death comes, diseases come, and all this. At least remember one thing, that we are eternal beings. And even if you lose against the tyrant's evil, fighting, struggling, jihad Akbar, the great jihad against the nafs, the soul, you at least don't forget that you are eternal, fighting jihad. And if you lose against yourselves, ooh, God will punish you. Then you're doing bad things, right? The jihad akbar, I lost in jihad, Akbar, the greatest jihad of against the self. And I'm still in this fiery soul, nafsi amara, and I can't find the mutmain, the soul. So this also doesn't, I failed, doesn't make sense to me. Like, and then, oh mutmain soul, enter my heaven, raziyatul marziyah. God is pleased with you and you are pleased with God. Surah Fajr ayat. What if we say that the soul, what if we are told that our flesh and blood and our animal side is also not bad? That's just the, the lower side self, right? That's just natural self. We have the natural self and we have the higher self, which is like animal, which is below the mind. And then we come to the rational self. So there's our natural self, then we have the rational self. We also have the love, feeling self, right? That's the intellect. And we have the dignified self, the higher, like, uh, Allah strengthened even the believers with the spirit in Surah Mujahidillah, ayat 22. Not only Jesus Christ. So even Jesus Christ was strengthened by the spirit, the Quran says, by the spirit of Allah, although he was the word of Allah. Can you believe that? So it gets harder. Ah, and after all, we're human beings, common. The Jesus Christ was Ruh Allah, Spirit of Allah. Jesus Christ in the Quran is the Word of God. And yet Allah says that we strengthen them with our spirit. I don't know what the Christians believe on this. The Christians believe that he's the Son of God. So he can't do any wrong or anything. He was blessed from the time of his birth. And this is what I want to ask Shias, like, since Allah wished to thoroughly purify it, and the five are the light of God, but like, shouldn't we all humanity have the light of God in them and the spirit the spirit to strengthen us? So when we come here, we should realize, like the Ahlul Bayt realized, like Prophet Muhammad realized, like Ali realized, like Fatima realized, like Hassan realized, like Hussein realized. So Allah should say, as long as you remember, I'm the light, you are my light. Or, no, sorry, I'm not, according to Shias, the light also is an attribute of Allah. Allah is beyond light. So these are, you are all light beings, and I wish to thoroughly purify you with a thorough purification. Right? Like Allah wished to thoroughly purify. What the Surah, I think it's is it Surah 33? Ayat number, I know it's in Surah Azab, right? Yes. So now what, so they have higher tests like they go through, but they've, these who are thoroughly purified, the five holy souls, the five holy beings, light beings. Right? Now, nafsi amara means the fiery soul. And that fire, we are told that shaitan was from the jinn and of smokeless fire. So that's bad, bad. That could be shaitan if worked out. The fiery soul. Allah wishes, look, Allah wishes to remove from you the impurity, Ritz, right? O people of the house of the, O people of the house, and to even to purify you. You know what this purification is? We have to work hard. if Allah wishes to remove the impurities from Ahlul Bayt, then who can, you know, but He doesn't wish to remove impurity. He asks us here in Surah Ala, He tells us, whoever purifies the soul, that means we have to work for the purity, right? To purify our souls. We have to work. But here Allah wished to remove all impurities, thoroughly purify them. Rits removed, purify them moreover. Exalt the name of your Lord the Most High, Allah, who created and all this, right? And then brings out the pasture, makes it a black stubble. Also this, right? Nature destroys. Nature makes and nature destroys, unmakes. We will make you recite and you will not forget except what Allah should will. Indeed, He knows what is declared and what is hidden. Um, yes, He says here, we will ease you towards ease, right? So remind, if the reminder should benefit, maybe even remind ourselves. And he who fears will be reminded. Fear. Yeah. This is khawf Allah, right? Allah is bringing us to Himself through fear, reminder. To His reminder through fear also, here in this ayat. And then, but the wretched one will avoid it. Wretched, ashqa. Unfortunate. And he who will burn in the greatest fire. Burn, burn, burn. Kubra. Nari kubra. My goodness. Neither dying therein nor living. He has certainly succeeded. Certainly has succeeded who himself purifies. That's Saka. Yeah, so Zakia from this purification. This. Huh? He who purifies himself. Now it's on us to purify ourselves. Whereas Allah purified the Ahlul Bayt and even removed the writs from them, but we have to work out and all this. And mentions the name of his Lord and praise. Moreover, we have to do all this. Remembering his Lord's name, even the name we have to remember. Remembers the name Isma, the name of his Lord and praise. Also praying. Fasallah. Fasallah. But you prefer the worldly life. It's okay. I mean, what's wrong in preferring God, what you created? You created everything low and high. And so it's better. I felt, oh my God, while the hereafter is better and more enduring. Look, it's better to go to Khalil Gibran, right? Like, so embrace your lower self, evil and good. Khalil Gibran from the Prophet. Look, so why do you have to work? When Allah can purify, like He purified the Ahlul Bayt. And we were not light beings like them. Even Adam wasn't. That's why he ran. There's a whole thing on Hayatul Qulub or in the Shia, the Imams have given that he became envious of this light, the five beings, Khalil Gibran, and one of the elders of the city said, "Speak to us of good and evil." And he answered, "Of the good in you, I can speak, but not of the evil, for what is evil but good tortured by its own hunger and thirst?" See, this is how Khalil Gibran, he doesn't scare us. Like, it's not such a distinct line between good and evil. It's just that the good that has gone bad like this, the good that has been tortured by its own hunger and thirst. And there's hunger and thirst here. Really, when good is hungry, how can good become hungry? It seeks food even in dark caves. So, look, but Khalil Gibran is saying, when good is hungry, right? What shall I tell Meghal about it? Huh? Good, when good is hungry. The source of all good is God. But even this good, Khalil Gibran is saying, is hungry. It seeks food, even in dark caves. It goes in the dark caves to seek food. And when it thirsts, it drinks even of dead waters. So Khalil Gibran is saying even the good, maybe you disagree with him vehemently, the good also thirsts, not only hungers, and it seeks even of the dead waters. So now you would say that Khalil Gibran, what happened to you, Zara? You are so logical. But maybe Khalil Gibran can take us as step by step from logic to higher realms now he is in, where or lower realms, where good is hungry, or even see good, whatever, whoever you are, you need food, you need nourishment, you need, whether you're righteous, you become the best. Even Prophet Muhammad used to eat, drink, and all this, right? As a human being, walked among you, walked among us. Even those who were purified by Allah, like the holy five, needed food and thirst, needed water, needed to drink, right? So when good, so good tortured by its own hunger and thirst. What does this mean? You are good when you are one with yourself. How to become one with yourself? Yet when you are not one with yourself, you are not evil. For a divided house is not a den of thieves. It is only a divided house. And a ship without rudder may wander aimlessly among perilous isles, yet sink not to the bottom. Lost. You are good when you strive to give of yourself. Striving is there. You are good when you strive. This jihad, like self, the greatest. Jihad Akbar. Strive to give of yourself, yet you are not evil when you seek gain for yourself. But Allah says in Surah Taghabun that all is loss. What you gain here, you lose also, right? That's Taghabun, mutual loss also. Some people have defined Taghabun, Surah Taghabun, the meaning of Taghabun, as not mutual gain and loss, but mutually lost. But everything here we gain is a loss. Only gaining Allah is not a loss. Imam Hussein has said, if you gain everything and lose Allah, what have you gained? And if you lose everything, wait a minute. And if you gain, what is it? If you gain everything and lose Allah, what? And if you gain Allah, meaning Allah's pleasure, and lose everything, what have you lost? So tasur is taghabun, right? Mutual loss by humans. So yet you are not evil when you seek gain for yourself. For when you strive for gain, you are but a root that clings to the earth and sucks at her breast. So the human nature. Surely the fruit cannot say to the root, be like me, ripe and full and ever giving of your abundance. For to the fruit giving is a need, as receiving is a need to the root. For to the fruit is giving, for to the fruit giving is a need, as receiving is a need to the root. You are good when you are fully awake in your speech, yet you are not evil when you sleep while your tongue staggers without purpose, right? And even stumbling speech may strengthen a weak tongue. Unless we abrasively criticize. What are you talking about? You know how a stumbling speech may strengthen. So always encourage a weak tongue. But what do? We go and we criticize. I don't understand what you're trying to say. You make the person nervous with your this kind of abrasiveness. You are good when you walk to your goal firmly and with bold steps. Yet you are not evil when you go thither limping. Those who limp go not backward. But sometimes I felt I was going backward. So like, and then I found out. So I had this in my, a little bit on the story of mine. I had, before joining St. Joseph's College, and I joined an English, elective English. It's like literature, advanced English, literature and all this. We were learning poems and all. So Henry Vaughan's, what was it? And but I do go backward, right? No, no, but you're not walking backward, but I am retracing I'm going back, right? My heart sometimes makes me go back. But you who are strong and swift, see that you do not limp before the lame, deeming it kindness. You are good in countless ways, and you are not evil when you are not good. You are only loitering and sluggard. Pity that the stags cannot teach swiftness to the turtles. Even turtles are slow. But in your human race, you would say, why is this human slow? In your longing for your giant self lies your goodness. And that longing is in all of you. But in some of you, that longing is a torrent rushing with might to the sea, carrying the secrets of the hillsides and the songs of the forest. And in others, it is a flat stream that loses itself in angles and bends and lingers before it reaches the shore. But let not him who longs much say to him who longs little, wherefore are you slow and halting, which we do, right? We do this, criticizing others a lot. For the truly good, ask not the naked, where is your garment? Nor the houseless, what has befallen your house? So Yusuf said, so before I go to Surah Yusuf, what Yusuf said, that's you are good in countless ways. Oh, what was that? I was going to somewhere. You are good when you're fully awake in your speech. You are not evil when you sleep while your tongue staggers without purpose. You are good. So when you're sleeping and your tongue staggers without purpose, you are not bad. You are not evil. Forgot now. You are good when you strive to give of yourself. But where was it? I was supposed to go somewhere here, from here, this part. In your longing for your giant self lies your goodness. And that longing is in all of you. So wouldn't we all wish to be purified, good? Yeah? Let's see if Khalil Gibran also, I've forgotten where I was supposed to go. So I'll just another search here. Khalil. Wait a minute, maybe this one can give me um where is it? Contents. Sin. Oh yeah. On death, on marriage. Here it is. On pain. Only these. On pain. On marriage. Okay, it's after this and previous. Where would I go to the where's the contents of this? Oh, this is about I think I'll just search it out. Sin is the sin, good and evil, sin, Khalil Gibran. Been a long time, so what does Khalil Gibran mean by this? Goodreads. If we were all to sit in a circle and confess our sins, we would laugh at each other for the lack of originality. About original sin? Khalil Gibran. Oh my God. Have I ever read this one? The New Pleasure by Khalil Gibran. So we're not on the Prophet now. Last night I invented a new pleasure, and as I was giving in the first trial, an angel and a devil came rushing toward my house. They met at my door and fought with each other over my newly created pleasure, the one crying, "It is a sin," the other, "It is a virtue." Is it? If we were all to sit on sin, right? So this division, this thing of good and bad, why are they opposites when God is all the source of all good? Why are there opposites here? Why is there evil here? Why is there bad here? So I couldn't get that answer and the answer on this. So now look, are the Muslims who say Agha Khan, they're trying to work out if Agha Khan is an Imam and Mubin hai. Now somewhere in the Quran they say that because Imam means record, book. How is it? Now Imam, but they don't see. I think I haven't even heard this the whole thing. But let me tell you, Allah said, "I made bad imams." Is that a book? Is that a decree? Bad imams calling they're like guides, right? The guides, like Pharaoh was a bad imam. So here, when in Surah Yasin, Allah says, Imam al Mubin. Can this human being be a book? Rumi says you are a perspicuous book, right? So some poor Muslims, very, very poor, I feel sorry for them, by Maulana Qasim Danial, with subtitle, Against His Highness Aga Khan and all this. So you see, to another thing is that to like bring Muslims together, unite them, right? Look at the conflicts here in Islam. One book, one Allah, one messenger at a time, and they all believe in the same messenger, the Muslims, Prophet Muhammad now. So, of course, there is conflict in man. We have to discover what it is, where it came from. So you can read. I recommend if you like. I'm not forcing anyone, but if you want to, if you find this interesting, and you're bearing with me here, then you can read The Ending of Time, right? David Bohm, dialogue, Jiddu Krishnamurti Krish. Sorry, I have to quickly. Oh God, no, no, no. Oh, The Ending of Time PDF. You find this whole book is there. I mean, when I was in Karachi, it was at that time for me. Okay, so instead of being constructive, and so they find out where we took the wrong turn, and we're just looking, we're just finding if we really did we really take the wrong turn here, right? And all this very interesting dialogue, the ending of time. And so maybe instead of having debates, I said, I'm just saying, like, could we have dialogues like this about Islam, right? Appeal to the Muslim leaders, Islamic world. Can we have dialogues, right? Instead of criticizing each other and create what I believe in? Okay, you put forth your belief in Islam and let the Shias put forth their belief in Islam, and you compare notes, sit together. Why are you afraid? Oh, the poor Sunnis have been so, I hope I don't get hate speech or this thing. I've already got a warning on this channel of mine. So I might be creating a new, like going to the new channel. If you like my other channel, I haven't got a warning there. You can join me there. See, I've got a warning. If I get a red flag, I'm leaving this channel. So we can sit together. Oh, so many. There's so many channels like Elena Ali. Oh, and all that hate speech. How come her channel is going on? YouTube hasn't given her a hate speech flag or anything. No, you see, when I was in Karachi, I dare not say this again. And dare I show you this also? So how? So I just got angry. I just get angry because and expose people now. I thought that anger can, like, I've been misguided when Yusuf Zaidi came and all this by Al Bayt. I thought, like, what is this? We have to fight the witch now. So I got misguided. I think again, like I felt my mother was misguided a long time ago. That's why like, there must be some misguidance, and this misguidance, it can be very if. So please be very careful. Yeah, you could. When I felt like someone was criticizing another, but I like her. Oh, I don't know if I can speak like this because I haven't asked the lady, the channel, that I will be evaluating your whoever. So, but there's someone who's misguided and says, okay, let's hit them hard because, this person is, she's smoking and she's saying she wants to guide on one hand, this and that, right? I can help you in this. I don't know why. The Muslims, but I shouldn't be, or what? How to say it? What's the, oh, this is, you see, this is a Facebook page. Kill me, I'm Shia. This is it here. I'm reading it out. And it's what I just haven't liked. I unliked it, sorry. Long time ago, I liked it when I was a Shia. So what does this tell you? Hate? For, like, you're encouraging, the Shias themselves are encouraging themselves to be unlivened by, in Pakistan or elsewhere. It's just hate speech. What is it? So, misguided and very messy my life has been. But you know who is winning me over to sanity? And it's okay if you're in lots of pain and maybe for the rest of my life, broken. It's okay. Bren Brown. You see? And yet, I really liked. This is like also one of her videos on the latest ones. Emotionally unavailable. Latest one, although I shouldn't be like, this is like A plus 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 plus. How to get ahead of 99% of other people. How to get ahead of 90. Learn how to transmute dark energy into a lighter feeling state. You see here, so there are my experience with spiritual narcissists. This is the channel Awakening Mastery with Amanda. Hey, hey, tomorrow may Amanda, the song. This poor lady, she's been through a lot. Very scary. Very, very. I couldn't listen. I was in lots of pain, more pain listening to this. It was very bad sufferance, but now she's come up and she's helping us. So see, I like the series on this lone wolf. Her recent ones, Freya Morten, Mortensen, Why Lone Wolf Empaths Struggle with Love, Balancing the Masculine and Feminine Energies. Lone Wolf Empath, Breaking Generational Curses. This like A1 plus plus plus. Like Bren Browns are A1 or A stars, A plus. Unending pluses. Infinity to infinity. Bren Brown and her, but I didn't quite, I was like suffocating here in the learn how to transmute dark energy into a lighter feeling state. So I haven't asked her whether I should critically appreciate her or what. But she gave an example of a lady who says that her mother, she's the only one who can take good care of her mother. Of course, that's the truth. We feel that way. If we feel that way, that's our truth. That we are the only ones. We can't give it. Maybe okay, maybe better than me in my case, but in that lady's case, she was well, healthy, and all this. Uh, she felt that she could. No one can take care like even yourself as you can take care of yourself. But that lady was drinking wine and then taking water, you know, and all this. Maybe earlier we get caught in this. So, and the dark energies that I felt were pulling me. I didn't even want to look there. So you don't want to look there. You look there, you get it on your face. It's inside of you when you're meditating. You don't want to look. I wanted to say there's no evil until in London someone told me, no, no, evil exists. You have to face it. Some say face it. So, anyways, her Lone Wolf series is absolutely like it made me. So if you're but this was an older one, right? The one that you can transmute the dark, how to transmute. So a little bit disappointing. Oh no, I'm not. For me, it was. Sorry, this is like a 1 year old. Learn how to transmute dark energy into a lighter feeling state. Oh, like kids coming and they don't talk. We every time we came from school, we didn't want to talk to my mother. I didn't want to talk to my mother, my aunt. We have lunch, quiet, bilkul like not to chew out from us. We didn't even want to say hi, hello. Let's go there. Lunchtime, 3 o'clock. After three, have lunch. Sorry, at three have lunch in Karachi. Didn't want to talk to anyone. Not even my mother, my aunt who was living with us. So quiet. So what is this? And so I think we shouldn't be afraid of the darkness, or no, but we need to see the reality of this darkness. It is beyond transmuting it. It, in my case, and in others' case, it can be very dangerous, life destroying, life taking. People have died. People have. So it's like struggling, and I'm in this dark energy I felt in Karachi since Karachi year 2002 when I wanted I thought, oh, here it is, Sayyid Yusuf Zaidi, Shia, baby Fatma Tizara's son. He's going to do it. That's it. God's going to listen to him. He's going to change everything. Positivity will come. Healing will come from chronic fatigue. He's brought what was his friend's eldest brother's name, and said this is from, I think they were not Maimans, or they were, but Abdul Shah Jilani is Sunni side. They're expert. This one is an expert in. He's found that a spirit is attached to you, and he can remove this. And after that, I got so much pain, so much pain. Every time it went on, continued. So the point is, back to the point. Then now I felt like I was in dal quicksand. This dark energy at times, God forbid, if you have this kind of dark energy that is like quicksand. Sorry, this. So I gave myself the prep talk of the. I went up on the, like my mind. I took to God, skies up, seven heavens. I thought maybe the seven heavens will break and it will be Qayamat Kubra now. And Imam Mahdi is telling me, reveal the names. Bibi Fatma Zahra is coming. This friend is not true friend. This friend is not true friend. And I'm like, it's negativity, but I can't do anything about it, right? As-salamu salatu wassalam, ya Sayyidatan Nisa al-Alameen, right? To be Fatma Zahra. And she came often continuing, revealed. And I'm saying, okay, are you the daughter of, you know, yes, voice coming, yes, I'm the daughter of, please tell me if you are the daughter of, like this, right? Muhammad Mustafa. Rasulullah. I'm the daughter of Muhammad Mustafa Rasulullah. You know, the messenger of Allah, like that. And then my sister in Dubai told me that this can't be Fatma Zahra all the time. She's like, you are in a state of such a mess. And, like at times I want some rest. My body couldn't rest. There were these swirling, twirling. I had to call my father once. I was in Dubai, he's in Karachi now. He told me to call my uncle for this because he could find someone, pray for me or something, give me taweez, get Ayatollah to give me taweez. I couldn't, not only couldn't stand, I couldn't try to lie down, I couldn't, but necessity breeds what? When sleep comes, no one should disturb me. But here at least I wasn't being attacked by currents, excruciating pain at a level, well, very frequently, like in Karachi. But the moment I go out, it's more torture mentally. Like I'm in a mad. My inside is like, okay, what did I say on Facebook? But oh my God, come into the normal life. Go in. It wasn't helping me. My mind was, in this principle, this one, this, that friend, this, and it was hell. Walking, going to the mall, going anywhere, it was hell for me. Taking pictures also with my camera, it was hell. And it's like quicksand. And sometimes they say if you don't get help on time, you're gone. You could be gone. There's destiny swapping. Now I've learned from destiny swapping, destiny swapping. And there are people whose lives have been destroyed. Destiny swapping. So the think good, be positive, rare signs of destiny swapping. I'm not saying this to frighten you, just make you aware, and we should come together as a human in humanity, helping each other. Spiritual warfare. How to protect your energy. Jade Chino. Other channels, because I've listened to her, most of her, a lot of her videos, watched, right? It's like dull dull. It, who's going to pull me out? They'll also sink in if they try to pull me out of this quicksand. So then I met on Facebook Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji. So I didn't know anything about destiny swapping. So at that time when I came to Dubai, using Facebook, then I met Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji on Facebook, like, I found his group or something. And he was saying, at least your head is, at least you can breathe. Like he was telling someone, answering a question or something, and indirectly, right? He was saying this to all. Like if you're in, but at least you're like even giving out quotes, on Facebook from his page or group. One of his quote was like, at least a guru or someone, at least you're, I'm just going to say it, not verbatim, but what I got is that at least your nose is, you can breathe, and your half your head is above the water, right? You can breathe. No, not properly, not deeply. And I was, when you can't breathe properly, it's a claustrophobic, suffocating. You suffocate. You suffocate. Come on. Okay, yeah, but at least thank God, in this quicksand, at least my head is all the time like, even if it goes down, someone's pulling me up. right? And at least I can breathe a little bit shallow in a shallow way, or I have breathing problems now, right? So this, okay, so there are people who don't cooperate, and there are people who criticize heavily, and there are people who don't understand that. So even recently, when with Makers, I told him, I'm broken. Like I wanted to say this. I don't know how I put it. Actually, I don't know how to put it in comments. First, the welcome first, then edited it, then all this. Then went to his live stream, premiering live stream. He came back, the one where he says he's back. I saw it, oh God. So I was really happy. Then, as I was listening, watching his video that he's come back, and he's come back for people who were heartbroken to see him go, even though he's having problems on YouTube, his channel. Uh, that's so like, but I felt bad, like, we forced him to come back. But I hope he's happy to be, oh God, I was like, but he's come back for us and we definitely need him. So I would beg him to come back. Sorry, and if that seems, but he didn't say anything. Megas, I don't mean to be rude. I really, he loves us, and right now my heart is closed. So I can't say that I love him. I can't trust myself, but his love for us, like my heart is squeezed. I don't know how to describe this. Okay, this messy, Megas, wonderful, and I said their love always. So no, no, but wh- sorry, what am I saying? We, even though his channel is not going good, and some funny thing going on his channel. I'm sorry if I'm not able to say that, but Magus is has come back. He said, "Yeah, something is off here." Magus, so good to see him back. Even when something is off, yet Magus, don't give up. We need you here on Facebook, and thank God he's come back. 23 hours ago, two keys to peace, and I felt like I was struggling. This sinister presence here. And yesterday, like, imagine, yeah, I'm sleeping and I wake up, my eyes open, and there's this, and I'm still tired, right? Even if when I get my full sleep, I'm tired. I struggle to get up and go to the bathroom and then make tea and all this. So imagine, yeah, you're someone else is breathing, a man, and now you're like, who is this? And what so mantra starts, the Hindu, whatever I can put my hands on now, it was happening like this, right? Oh God, and how much I've like, there's nothing but God, you are great, and believing that we can, there's a, if there is evil here, we are warriors and we're going to make it. There will have been world's greatest comebacks. Dr. Robert Chuller's book. God, it is you who can give me this. Victory, healing. Abraham says, my God heals me. And so, positivity, positivity. and I really mean it. Yeah, at that time, I I lit a candle positive in Dubai. Like I'm good, brilliant. It's beautiful. It's heavenly. It God's help. God, I have won. Or what was it? Forgotten. So all positive, transmuting dark energy into positive. The insight, it backfired like anything. Look, I have to not only save myself, I was told save your siblings, save your mother, save your family, father, save your loved ones, the others. So this energy, it has a way evil to reach, affect others, right? And already I was told in London that this witch wants to destroy your family, immediate family. You need help, take help. I was like, God is great. She told me you are determined. People would say, oh, what a stubborn person, or people have called me stubborn and things and all this. I think I've met my soul sister, Bren Brown, God protect her, right? And all her videos are amazing. And there was one thing I said, I can't reach this, I can't expose this friend. So I was going, saying things on Facebook until she got her husband in Dubai. She got married here. She got her husband to call my father and say that they will have a police case against me if I don't stop this. And I said, yeah, yeah, go. Because I also want to have a legal case. I've got things ready against this friend of mine, right? Now, how do I do it? I, I'm not eloquent, nothing. And so one friend I made this was the earlier friend, O-level friend. And there was one friend I made in Hemlock College. And when we met in 1995, this old friend of mine from O-level school, she had come from Canada, right? And we were sitting in a circle, and the friend I had made in SM Law College looked at her, and I knew that I had told her to read my palm. She knew, and she read like my mother, right? She was very nice, very sweet, warm, and but with the sister like that, like not too like goody goody and all this, like a normal, coming and serious, and all this. It's beautiful relationship, like like normal, but also the depths of her was really good. I could see that in her sister. And before that, she told me, "Who told you?" I said, "Look." So we were in the SM Law College students lounge, and I said, "Look, if I will work or not in my life." She said, "Who told you you will not work? Even after marriage, you're going to work, right?" I said, "No, no." She said, "Who told you you're not going to work? Even after marriage, having a husband who's working and rich or whatever, right?" So I don't know which, I've seen so many. And then she came to my house. I invited them all first time and last time because she sent me a telepathy I felt at the gate outside my house's gate, that this is the last time I'm coming to your place. And it was the last time she came to my place. Later on, I went to London, and coming back, even though another male friend of mine, Pakistani, I met in Holborn College, he was a student there, knows her, she never came to my place. When we came back graduating, he came earlier than me, he was senior to me, but younger in age. She never came to my place. And when she looked at this friend, her eyes opened. Like we were in like on the ground, on the carpet of my bedroom, right? sitting in a circle, and this one was facing my old school friend, this college friend of mine, and her eyes opened. And I knew she was a palm reader and she had this sixth sense. She was established in this. So you know how some friends affect you by by or praising or like in O levels it was like like I want to contribute and I want to be independent and it was like okay at that time I maybe she's giving me a prep talk and I'm depressed and I'm sad with the it takes me a great deal like my lower back was hurting so much and sometimes I would miss school in O levels. So then when seeing her, like we should be independent and I want to be independent and I want to work. And there came a time in 1989 when my teacher said, take a day at a time. And then I started to read books which told me to take a moment, enjoy a moment, and be in the moment. So I told myself, I'm going to take a moment at a time and I'm not going to have any goals. I couldn't look at the future. It was too anxiety. It gave me too much hope. And the hope was, now I was getting anxious with the hope. Instead of looking to the present, like I was hoping for, I'll get well, or, I'll get over the, no, 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 I can't. Miss Disa will come back in the future somewhere. And then go to her house, hope, leaning on hope, or something positive for the future. Or where, what these books then taught me, like after Miss Disa telling me in 1989's January, take a day at a time, I found these books that told me, be in the moment, enjoy that you're making the tea. So I'd go in the kitchen when I was in St. Michael's High School, look at making the tea, enjoy it. Be in the present moment and how to like in the car this book was helping me like tell yourself I'm at peace with myself. So there are times when I could just not tell my driver fast chalo fast drive karo driver drive fast. The school was near my house, new house. Here we then even then fast chalo I'm restless, I've got this reach my destination without enjoying the road or anything, the drive in the morning. So there's this Bren Brown's. She really reaches these Bren Brown. Okay, there were people saying to us that there are fake friends, but something like Bren Brown saying to us, the way she said it, and the way she said, trust your feelings. This time it really hit me. Okay, now there's another video that's I found that says, sometimes our mind tells us something about, and it's not true. It's not. There's a misunderstanding, and maybe you can see the positive side to this and all this, right? But always trust your feelings. Don't like. Okay, we can look at it and say that maybe what our Imam has said. I've written it in my diary. I can't find it on Google search. I tried finding it. The Imam Jafar Sadiq, that when you want to know what that friend is about, look at your feelings for that friend, not the evidence of. I was like, look at my feelings and what is this? And Bren Brown just at all times trust your feelings. What do Imam says? What do your feelings tell you about that friend? He didn't say look for the evidence. Maybe you could have misunderstood the friend, but there was something missing in this friend. There are people who are your who will come which one did I see? She really, okay, I can't tell the court all this, right? Ben, even when coming to Brent Brown's, you know how they take away your, so we can be positive, positive, give them the benefit of the doubt, but always trust your feelings about the other person, not what they are showing or what they are saying, the words, but trust your feelings. You know, like this friend in London later on, when I went to London, just talking to her for 5 minutes and she's not saying anything. It's like being there for the person. She's listening to my pain. She was such a good listener, but she wouldn't give me much advice. Yes, one day she said, "You're fiery, Zara," or "You're no, Zara," like that. Okay, I understand that. But you know, most of the times when she's listening to me, it was so therapeutic, like she's not above, she wasn't showing she's above me, or and the way she, I felt that she was an amazing Hindu friend in London. So she's sitting there and I'm telling her about missing, or whoever, my principal, or, and how I'm feeling, or we're talking about weird things, you know, we're weirdos, we called ourselves. We're like away from, we're different, and let's call ourselves weirdos. You know. And so her listening, if you even talking to her for like 5 minutes, I'm like, what has she done? I don't miss the principal anymore or with her so much. You know, this is absolute. She had alchemy or something. Later on, you know, I told her, you can be the greatest healer, one of the greatest healers. So it's being there without saying anything. Oh, you know, you'll get over it. Or, you know, even when my friend was saying some things to me, I was like, no, 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 don't do this. Or I wanted my friend to come out of the pain of unrequited love, or something which seems like the person loved us, but then didn't come to tell us this. So always keep your self esteem to yourself and all this. And another friend in college talking to her, you know, no, no, you have to come out of this. You help the teacher carry the bags. You wanted, but she didn't, and giving her lectures and all that. But thank God, you know, she, in 3 days, then she brought a cold drink from me from the canteen, college canteen. You have to take this. It's a gift. I want to, okay, I said, okay, I brought this for you. I said, you know, I don't drink Coke. And anyways, enough. So I drink Pepsi. Bring Pepsi for me, okay? So she got over the teacher. So yeah, I've been like that, but it helped to hear, but it wasn't helping me. You see, people, you know, the other family, a Christian family, was telling me, forget about her. Don't talk about her, your teacher. So some people feel that even the Christian family was like, don't talk about your teacher. And this friend, there's something missing. Like they do praise you. They are such a nice person, a great person, or a good person, no, very good. And she did praise me, like, you helped me. I was like, I didn't help you in any way. I just gave you a book. Spirituality is in our religion. But you know, she was like, no, no, this book really helped me. And she was praising me, like what I. She said, you gave me this book, you know, and in our religion, although spirituality is there, but this really helped me to see that there's only spirituality without the religion. Shakti Gwen, I think what she was trying to tell me. So I'd given her this book, Creative Visualization. She gave it back to me, and she was, in that way, she was very conscientious person. Huh. So, but there's certain things that it's like whatever it is. So, not worrying about, um, I've too much on my plate today. I coming to school, and then, but somehow I know, like, my prep talks are good. Like, they're good coaching and talking, but somehow her talks didn't help me, and I developed this a complex or something, insecurity, that I have to work. Otherwise, I would be a burden on my family. Like, there was no, then I realized myself later, much later, when this one told me, what the college friend told me, what makes you think you will not work after, be a Wadera or spoiled brat or something, or be so sad, heartbroken that I don't want to work. There's no place on earth, any places, things, people I could not stand. It wasn't their problem, it was my problem. I didn't have a sense of belonging anywhere. And it was more than that. I felt like I wanted to kill myself. I wish I didn't exist. So, what made you think you're not going to this? So, what this really helped me in saying, listen, Zahra, and Michael Bolton's song, Lean on Me. If you have Like, if you want things I have, you can borrow them. Like, but here it was like, it gave me the scare, that all this. And the other thing was, I was very restless. So every time she would be very friendly and talk to people, or students and our fellow art. But I want to go to the canteen. I was restless. So she would say, "Oh, you're being rude." So I'm not being rude. It's just that she's one talking. While she's talking, she always tags along with me. And so, I'm with her, right? And now I'm saying this. You know why? Because there's something her sister told me later on, right? And so there are people who will come, friends who will come. Let me see if I can copy Bren Brown. So they put in your mind this insecure, that you're rude if you walk away from a conversation. Your friend can be there. Simon, let's go to the canteen. Oh, sorry, your name has come out now. So, without thinking, yeah, I'm sorry. Slip. I didn't want anyone's name to like make when I'm complaining against them. But see, this is I can't compelled or something, and I feel my head is cracked. So I can't control myself, and I'm also hypnotized, and I'm also controlled subtly. Okay, so all this, and but there was I like the effect of these people on us, although they claim to be, mm, they're very good. They will also be very good in public relations, or like PR. What is public R? What does R stand for? That this kind of a thing I couldn't reach such pinpoint. Like, this is a crime. A friend like that is a crime. They and then when I got the, oh, I did my, although she said, yeah, I'm thrilled that you've got a job, internship in Karachi. I'm thrilled to find this out through the email. But it seems that she wanted an upper hand here in the religious matter, our emails and all. She got irritated by me once saying that, oh, I never thought you would say this, that I'm sending her too much on religion, on the hijab, and right. So there, she headstrong person, very headstrong person, but you would never notice. She's very friendly. You would have a great time with her. But I realized that as a daughter, I cannot rely on my father. Of course, you can't expect anything from anyone, but it's another person told me that you shouldn't expect from a father, although he's married to another lady, and then his time is divided, and money also. He had money problems. Of course, we would, but so now it's become like your money and my money, your mobile, but his mobile, I could take the new one and start to, Daddy, I'm taking while you're asleep, going to sleep in the afternoon. I'm taking your mobile, and I could be free with my father's mobile. Like I felt in childhood, like whatever my father had was mine, and we could share this without, any. Um, I could wear his shirts and without asking him, or he'd just take if he's at work, and like there was no, just that sharing and caring and togetherness, and what is mine is yours. And uh, with my parents, it was like that for me. What was my mother's was mine. I could just go in her dressing wardrobe, dressing room, get her thing out. Amma, I'm taking this. Yeah, yeah, take it. And wear it, and, or even not even ask her and wear it for the time being, and then put it back like that. Right? She wouldn't mind. My mother was like this. Later on, it became like after he got married to this other woman, distance came. So, but before that, anyhow, and so what was it? Some people, they please be wary of some friends. Even like trust your feelings about that friend, and always giving the benefit of the no. I don't think. No, maybe I'm too sensitive, or I made a mountain out of a mole hole. Sorry, I'm getting this tongue twist. My tongue. Seven clever ways to deal with. Wait a minute. And but please, okay. Now you're going to say we're going into. You're too negative. No one is your true friend. I haven't watched this. Maybe it's from this. Let me check. No one is your true friend. No one is your true friend. It is here, and surprisingly, I've missed this one. No one is your true friend by. It's on Inspiration Hub channel on YouTube by Brent Brown. Is like maybe no one is your friend. Be careful, right? There was someone who used to say, another person I know, my cousin's friend, a male, used to say, हर हाथ मिलाने वाला दोस्त नहीं होता. Like everyone who shakes your hand is not your friend. So it's not loud. It's like in between the compliments, and in between the I really appreciate you, thank you for helping me, and this, or be careful. Just be careful. After 20 years, giving the benefit of the doubt, uh, like when I did hijab, I told this friend, I've I'm I've started just the scarf hijab, the head, sorry, not the full hijab like the even our 12 Shias, but the head covering. She said, "Oh, where do you go out?" Right? So she was in Dubai, And this time no email exchange, but we spoke on the phone. She said, "Yeah, but where do you go out?" And I didn't like that. I felt it was so taunt. It was a taunting. These kind of jokes from friends. Where do you go out? And she knew my condition in year 2000. And there were male servants inside also. So upstairs, coming upstairs. So I had to be careful now. This time I was trying to be very sincere with my hijab. So in my house also, I couldn't be if I went out of my bedroom, I had to wear the hijab. Or if the servant knocked, my driver knocked at my door, Zahra Bibi, what do you, this thing you, I had to, sometimes I can't go down, I had to ask them to come up. I have to quickly, yes, I don't know, those people who do a job, those ladies, oh, wow, amazing. For me, everything, even the hijab, for me, headaches and all, then my head becoming hot. I even told Nash, the Kuwaiti brother of mine in London, that, my face turns hot, head, hot, face is like burning. So he took my mother's name and my name and he did the Zaicha. He had this. He said, Kisi ne to koi masti ki hai. Like someone has done some mischief, that means black magic on you and your mother. Now, how to get it out, how to get it out, how to heal from this black magic. He didn't tell me, but he took the Zaicha out, this numbers you put in, cross in boxes. Okay, he told me this. So, heated and in year 2000, even if like, and I'm thinking, how do the hijabis, like my aunt is a hijabi, right? Full. She puts an abaya on. Her sister from Dubai sent, or she, makes now abayas, uh, one sample from Dubai. The abba with the abba, and we have not the I went to I've been going to Christians' houses. They don't have their AC on 24 hours, right? But we without, my aunt who had, she was a middle class poor. She couldn't afford when she couldn't afford the AC to. She couldn't get used to the heat. She was throwing up. She every time it was terrible for her. She couldn't get used to the heat with the fan on, but only went to sleep or something. In the night time, put the AC on, like the Christian friend of mine. But I was like, how come we can't get used to the heat? Every time I go out in the sun, I get a headache and I had to take anti allergies. Even then, later on, started headaches and throwing up. Couldn't take the heat. Checked my thyroid. It was okay. I told my principal, I think I have thyroid problem. She said, no, you don't have thyroid problem. And I didn't have the thyroid problem. Because of thyroid problem, you can have this problem with the sun or heat or something. They told me. So we were like, how come? I want to uh, train myself to be in the fan or natural air. There have been times in this year 2000, okay, on my case, oh God, it's been terrible. Like, I don't have the energy, I'm broken, and I have to get up every time. What's this? I'm not comfortable. Turn on the fan, put off the fan. I wish they had remote control. I was in Aziyat, and I have been, even now, there are times, do I have to now get up, crawl? Now I've kept my mattress near my AC. Do I have to crawl now to the AC? Put it off, put it on. I mean, which it doesn't set to what I wanted. What shall I do in this? And it's like, too much for me. So here, There are people who have such influence as friends, they call themselves our friends, or they call themselves heroes and they are number zero, right? They use you and they think they are entitled, right? They are heroes, they are number zero. But right now, I think that number zero is so good. Going into this zero, I wish I could, and be nothing. I wish there was nothing. Yeah, so I can't finish that thing about, and I can't copy Brand Brown. Oh, she's one. Oh, I have no words for this. No one is your friend. Be careful. But there was another one I listened to. 8 behaviors of people who don't care about you. But you know, they give these subtle signs, and this remains somehow, it plagues your inside and it gnaws away on your um, inner, like it plays on your inside, plagues your inside. It makes you, yeah, of course, the world, no one is your friend. Of course, the world, we can't trust everyone, not even like no one is your friend. But at the same time, the way Brent Brown says it, it's really amazing. And it's like Jiddu Krishnamurti telling us, and we're not scared of evil or we've lost ourselves, and oh my God, we're not going to get it. And he also says, oh my God, why don't you people get it? But we're so with him, like in this place where we're on the same level. And it's not, it doesn't hurt that much. It doesn't feel scary or things like that, or that it's so negative. But she just puts you in that place where you don't feel, oh my God, but you feel, oh my God, aha moments, Ben Brown, the God Protector. No, no, we need to. So I was like, no, no, Brent Brown is, they, she, by just understanding that there are friends who would tell you, I care for you, I'm worried for you, tell me about it. So I'm in Canada, you're in Pakistan, Karachi, what are you doing? I worry about you and all this. And hi, honey. And okay, okay. Yeah, Brent Brown told me, hi, honey. But you see, as an American, also, she would not. But as a Pakistani living in Canada, like, hi, honey. Yeah, honey, hi. Hi, sweetie pie. I also called her sweetie pie. But there's something very dangerous. Oh, see, now I scare you. But since I can scare you now, but you listen to Ben Brown, right? You. So I was like, I put, now since I found Ben Brown, I don't have to delete the group. Sahara protection for the vulnerable, meaning at that time I didn't. I've changed it a little bit. My Facebook group, Sojourn Sahara. Any friend who betrays you, just put her name here and tell us, you know, out in the open publicly. Now, they do it so quietly, so sneaky, right? So what if you're heartbroken? So what if you're depressed? We're human after all. So what if you're not going to work? Should I be scared that I will be dependent on my parents, my father? And although I even heard in 1986 that some other woman, but at that time, oh no, no, we had the Gulf because of, we had some financial, my father had. financial problems. So okay, if we're out, I can't, but telling me, you see, when you trust yourself in that place, first, it's okay. Okay. Oh, in Karachi, Pakistan, we have these landlords, and they get their fathers in this elite, and they are yes, they are, and they use their father's money, and like even in this one, the speech of Al Pacino in Scent of a Woman, right? Oh, I have to charge my. I'll show you out of order is. Out of order is. Behind the father's money, and this one won't sell himself to sell another. Sorry, he will not sell himself, the other to buy his future. He will not use another to buy a future or to, he will not use another for his future, to make his future. He will not use a friend to make his future, pretending to be a friend, indirect, like that. Yeah, so there are elites in Pakistan doing spoiled brat waderas. We call them landlord people, like, and also what Tahmina Durrani has written, right? How these landlords, they are entitled, spoiled brats, right? Tahmina Durrani is my feudal lord book. And then later I started to think my mother in London with two kids, one in Karachi with her parents, two of us with her. She wanted to study more. She got married. Her father got her married when she was 7 years old. Oh, sorry. She was in seventh class. She was 13 years old, right? My mother hasn't been a landlord. And then she studied in London when we were in London, and she got a with honors from Mars School. She studied, and we were there, and of course the maid used to come and make French. No, fish fries for us, fish fries in the evening, right? Until she came back, and she wanted to practice hairdressing, right? So we moved back to Karachi, and she brought all her stuff from London, shampoos and dyes and God knows what, in this big box of wooden, that kept it there. And so my father told her that, why do you have to work? No, don't work. And, have my father stopped her from learning driving. Before going to London, she was learning driving. And she told me that your father said something, and I stopped the drive. I couldn't drive anymore. I couldn't learn driving. Then, when she came to Karachi from London with her certificate, with honors, she wanted to practice, and my father told her, um, sitting, सात पुश्तों को हम खिला सकते हैं. So don't work. Right? Now my life turned out different. My mother was very keen in education, and she even helped her sisters and her brother-in-law, younger, and sister-in-law when they were in Karachi. Even the seventh class pass. She, for her sisters, she would have tutors coming home And she made my one aunt who lived with us do intermediate, get an intermediate or intermediate certificate. Another, before that, St. Joseph's College. So my other aunt said she wants to do it privately. She doesn't want to join a college. So my aunt, mother, got her younger sister intermediate privately done, and the tutor would come, and she's keen in this helping her sisters and brother-in-laws, and I was told younger to study by the brother-in-law. I was told, or I overheard them saying, "Bobby, you," or something. Not herself, or I love them. Maybe like I love them, but they didn't love me. But this, okay. So no, I don't think I heard it from her. So this, but the effect of these friends, these fake friends who pretend to be true friends, is terrible. A little bit of misguidance. I get very anxious. I feel humanity's had enough of misguidance. In my childhood, coming back from school, seeing my mother, and I was like, she hasn't gone. I worked out that day that even though her mother was there, her aunts were there in her room, and she was crying and hitting herself and all this. I thought she hasn't got, my mother has not received guidance. She hasn't got proper guidance. Fake friends, fake advices, and oh, that even that can ruin your life if you trust this friend and go on it, or let's let's study, let's don't waste time, and we will, so you can. I also want to, so that my father, I don't have to defend, I don't have to burden the family. It's how you also put it, in words. A friend was telling me in London that we should don't waste our money. Father has put and sent us here, so we should study and all this. There was different tone, different thing, but there's one friend that says that really got me. Like this person wasn't overbearing for me, but this friend of mine in London, but the other one was overbearing. Like I don't know, something about her, my feelings. Uh, so work. Sorry, my stomach is making these sounds. I've got to eat also. It's crawling and okay. So this and Mary Toba. So on the Islam case also, right? Since I've listened to this video, I hope this helps me to realize that we can give thousands of contradictions in the Quran, but the one who is like gone in it, and they will come here, and I have to see this, and I have to accept it, that they will come here and they will say, we are liars, even Shias like Sakla and Haider, Taimur, right? We are liars. There's nothing we can do. So, anyways, this Lataji's song, I remembered my aunt because, listening to Bren Brown, my aunt and I had such a, and my mother, my aunt would not watch this video. There were not these YouTubes or anything. So, na jaane kya hua. So, my aunt, there's a very romantic song, right? And maybe in this college, principal's son came once for the carnival, later on started to sing with his band. And the principal told him that in this college, my college, as you will not sing this part of the song. Kabhi kabhi mere dil mein khayal aata hai. So he told me when he was sitting with his aunt in the car in college that my mother stopped me. from singing this part. We started to sing. Oh, you went. I said, yeah. And did you take pictures? And can I? Oh, so then he took the. He said, can I have the? So I can. I gave him. I was a photographer anyway. So like, but my aunt and my mother, two sisters sitting, and I trust my aunt with my eyes closed. That aunt, late aunt. They used to listen to this song, and nothing would happen to them. Like, my aunt wasn't married then, she was single, and she never got the vulgar, but they used to enjoy Lataji's song, this one also, very romantic. So we've seen the movie, and I was whatever age I was when this movie came out. But the song of this movie is Na Jaane Kya Hua, Jo Tune Chhu Liya. Now, my aunt, I would say, Gaur, come, right? Take her from my mother, swing, the adult swing in the backyard. And somehow in the evening, this song would start on the tape recorder. And then Kauhar, my aunt, would say, Zara, just after this song, yeah, after, I want to listen to that. So after this song, she's coming. You know why? This song, she said, the way, I was like, God, this song. She said, the way Lata ji, and they both looking at each other. I saw that. My aunt and my mother. So her sister, like, look at the way Lataji is singing on this low pitch or medium pitch, low pitch, and look at the way she, like, it is so beautiful, melodious, and all this, right? Low pitch, and she's kept that low pitch going, but so with so much melody. She's singing it. It's like first nature, and whether it's hard to sing or what, but in that low pitch, so melodiously singing. So that's what they used to enjoy about this song. Whereas Toba Toba, we were Shias, whereas other Shias, what's the Toba Toba? Some Shias won't even, Pakistani Shias won't even watch this movie or anything. And forget the Alems, I mean, forget it. The cleric also Shia. Haram, songs are haram. But my mother used to, and but they enjoyed the song. So recently, so my relationship with my aunt Gaur, it was like we were, so there was this understanding, like, even though, when she used to laugh, I have her laughter fits. Say, God, why are you laughing? And then I started to laugh in Karachi American School. And some of them called me, my laugh, hyena. It's like hyena is laughing. Bilal Habib, I know, and Hawais Habib. Hyena is laughing. And in Karachi American School, I started to do when my aunt got married, went away, stopping her to laugh like this. I started to laugh like her in the school. And elsewhere. God, God, don't laugh so much, and this and that. But she would not call me a bully or anything. This is the thing. And another thing, like I told you about my grand aunt, um, and all, like, so that story I wrote, the précis I wrote in my O levels in class, for class homework. Grandma, no, first I've changed it to grand aunt. Do you love me the most? So I realized that, right, I was never insecure with my grandmother and a grand aunt, and if she had loved her nephews, nieces, I would be happy to see. We were not in competition or anything. But let's say the person has gotten like criticism about certain things, like telling her teacher that when her the sports teacher that, oh, take me, I'm good in running, right? Take me in this baton race. And she kept quite cold, right? When this other at a field day, now a child can, it can just come out and all this. Not that I would love it. I was very my grandaunt brought up my other aunt, my mother's sister, and they were sitting together, and there was nothing I would enjoy. Like we didn't compete or anything, but still, I'm asking this grandma in my pressy essay, 100 words. Do you love me the most? And see how she corrects me by not criticizing me, and then she's a part of it is like I have to change it, but you are the light. Every one of you is the has the light of humanity. Meaning, so she tells me this because maybe earlier on in my life, someone's tried to take away the light of humanity from me, and then we go further into this. You grand aunt, I've never seen you hurt anyone, and why do people hurt others? I simply don't like it. Uh, so she starts to, how she so all this some hurt happens unconsciously, some hurt happens because of some prejudice bias we have against the other, or jealousy. Some hurt happens unconsciously, some hurt happens intentionally, consciously. And controlling people's lives, and control, and all this we have. And she says it's a game. You will learn. I can't teach you it's a game of understanding human nature so that you would not get hurt. You have this. We have. So I was thinking, of what is the shield that will not make us hurt when someone is hurting us? But Brand Brown says, like, feel the hurt. Don't run away from the pain, and express it and put it in words. Where you have been betrayed, put it in words. At least express it to yourself. So that way you gain your authentic self. Even Mel Robbins has spoken about a thing, your authentic self. And others, don't lose this authentic self that we have lost. Uh, some of us, and parts of it is there, but the authentic self is the wholeness, the great, the no, the authentic. How can I say what your authentic self is? So when you're feeling whatever conditioning, look at it. It's the conditioning. It's this, but also feel it. Don't analyze it too much. Don't question it too much. Feel it the way it has come, and like that, maybe we can come to our the parts we have sold to others, compromise, sacrifice. We can bring those parts, we or come to our authentic self, where we have sold ourselves short in this world, for this world, to our friends, being polite out of politeness, compromise, or something. And where someone like my principal said, I said I'm going to get married to the one I love, and marriage for me is to love, to like, what I meant was the ones, if I love someone, I'll get married to that person. So she said no, compatibility for her. So she could have been misguided or what, that only get married to someone who's compatible with you, not just love, because love isn't enough. Then Don Henley and who was the lady duet came out. Sometimes love isn't enough. So, anyways, I said compatibility, what chemistry, that you're on the same level. Of course, uh, but I've seen people who have, Mohabbat mein Taj Tote. There's a Indian movie song that a king can get married to a servant type, white, like common, and give up his kingship, his crown. मोहब्बत में ताज टूटे ये भी तुम्हें याद होगा. एक घर बनाऊंगा तेरे घर के सामने, Indian movie song. So there are people like this, and so even if they're poor, it doesn't matter. You're on the same level, heart frequency. Not so a rich can't marry a poor, poor can't. If the principal and if so, she's been misguided like this. Compatibility on what level? All levels. Like you can't marry a poor person because you're a rich woman. Huh? Oh, so you see so much misguided. And where the system is changing, by the way. So Hindus now, getting to the Hindus. So I read, no, I watched this about what's her Faya's lone Faya, is it Faya lone wolf, right? Fayakum. So this is A plus, like Brand Browns. So Radha Rani. If I felt that, don't go back. Don't go back to that Radharani who's wearing the choli and the choli, or the gagra, the old style, the head jewelry. What do you call the? I forgot. Yeah, and she's dancing the old way and all this. No, no, no. It's now a modern. Now Radha Rani can come in shorts. And sorry, I don't mean to offend you. And it's not going okay. You have, of course, you have your culture intact, this that, and your roots, your traditions, but we're coming out of traditions and all this stuff. So let Radha Rani dance in her the new music, right? No old rituals and all this. Yeah, okay, it's good. It's you can do that, but at the same time, Radha Rani cuts her hair and Radha on the dance floor. uh, Radha doesn't like to party, but if she likes, so what? So, the Indian stuff also, I saw here that they want to get to the Western level and at the same time retain their culture and roots. It has a conflict. And then they want to say that we go back ancient. Yes, yes, you go back ancient. But there was something about it, about the Indians. They're very judgmental at times. Well, what has made them so? Sorry, I don't mean to create any hate or any offensive, like hurt anyone. But in some Indians, I've also felt that even though it's not like Islam, uh, they can, it's not like Islam or the Muslims. Like you can also hold on to your traditions and at the same time have the modernity and advancement. But gurus won't, right? Some of them are not that modern. Also was Krishnamurti wasn't a guru or anything. So some gurus still have that tilak on and all this, yes. But there's something about what makes like there's something that the culture that of course you enjoy every culture, the roots where, and you also enjoy the change in now the change that is coming, right? And so Radha Rani may not have straight hair and beautiful features, and wear the gagra and and have the gunguru on and do the kata or that Leela dance which she did with, or she's been doing with the, what I mean is, and then, but in some way I felt that, so I mixed, what I did was I got up, right, on Radha Rani's, listening to her, lone wolf. I feel I'm a lone wolf, right? And I don't fit in this society, I've realized. And how much of it I've compromised of myself. So I got up again on Radharani. See, after this, where's my I got up and I did a dance, and it doesn't mean the Indians may be looking and saying, "What in the world is she doing?" You know, she's doing a dance on a Radha Kirtan. I mixed Arabic dance and belly dancing uh, and seductive, my seductive dances there. Pandit Jasraj, Sri Radha Charanam Mama. So, after listening to Lone Wolf Impact, Freya, sorry, it's Freya Mortensen. Mortensen. Sorry if I've mispronounced. New thing is coming, new. So this is absolutely, after listening to Bren Brown and with, I found amazing Americans, Canadians, but I wouldn't want to, you're back. I just like our Lone Wolf series. Or two videos or how many videos? This is, I was like, oh my God, I found two twin souls, sisters of mine, friends, twin soul sisters or something in Canada. She's in Canada. And Brent Brown from America, in America. And Mel Robbins, great Americans. You have so much chat, creative, this, that. And if we break and we feel it. And if we can't get it, we can't get it. That's it. Lots of people have broken. Of course, Khalil Gibran says don't break with them. But it seems that I don't know what's going. I thought Bren Brown is going to help me get up. A lot of pain left. I cried. A lot of. I had a lot of. Lots of pain. Bren Brown's thing helped me. I cried. Pain went. But I'm still like there's something here. That my adrenaline has been. It doesn't work properly. It's been damaged. I feel my energy is draining. My this right. So let's. So now this whole thing. I hope I haven't misguided anyone. Because misguidance, so little, right? Can forget hate speech, misguidance, can destroy lives. It can have such a long impact. Like they say, a kind act goes a long way. Oh, but this misguidance. So, you're criticizing people. You're thinking they're, um, oh, why can't this person get up? Just she's wallowing in her self pity, or she wants attention here all the time, coming here. That's not the way to say it, right? Look at the positive, so much positive side, but there's also the negative side. And there have been people, maybe you would feel that those who have been sinners or the karma, the Hindu thing, or the Abrahamic religion thing, or that they felt pity for themselves, or that you are wallowing in the pity like them, and that's why you feel broken, broken, broken. So don't don't be broken because there were people who were broken. They were wallowing in the self pity or uh, something, some karma or something, right? But what you can do is you can. I mean, how she cuts it, Bren Brown, and how she, like with the there's a how she removes it. No, no, she doesn't cut it. She removes it. She peels. She softly, gently removes it. And of course, they're very hard people, hard-hearted people, terribly. But she doesn't cut it. She removes it from the inside. She won't slap you to say, get up. You need a stick. You need a hit with a stick. You need to be beaten. Get out of your corner. I'm helping you. I'm your friend. Too much in your head. These are friends who understand heartaches, heartbreaks. These are true friends. Okay? And there's another one I'm going to watch now. I found, oh, I didn't click on it. So there's another lady. I'm going to watch her video. The world may think you're notorious, may even apply Khalil Gibran's that, you're limping because you've seen people limping, and that's not empath. That's just you being bad to yourself. I really can't walk. Yeah, let me see, all the people who have, what is it? I'm inconsolable. Like Whitney Houston sang, oh, I feel inconsolable. Um, there's another lady, where is she? I can't do multitasking also. I'm really terrible. Uh, ah, when did I see her video? There's also Catherine Carrigan, How to Change Your Mind. There are many, many. But if you are heartbroken, if you can't, if you're cannot be consoled, if you've see the bright side, yet you can't get up, if you've seen the world beautiful, Dubai, there are places. I'm so hungry. I wish I could go to a restaurant, at least pamper myself, eat Chinese or something, right? Whatever now. In any, I'm not choosy right now. Anything, it looks good, that looks good, and has some salad and even a shawarma that I didn't like, right? I'll take it. Beef. I'm so hungry. I wish I could go to the shrimp restaurant, Lebanese restaurant, but here I'm allergic to shrimps. Big, big ones, jumbo prawns, not shrimps. The shrimps are small. Sorry, I'm saying big, big. What is it called? Prawns, right? Oh, go to this grill restaurant, Irani, Lebanese. Oh, glutton. Oh, eat, overeat. भूख लगी है मुझे. I'm so hungry. I want basmati chawal rice with butter on it and juji kebab. I like the grill. Lobster. My father. Oh, crabs. Grilled crabs. Yummy. Then have a dessert, have some fruit, something with it. Whole meal. Wonderful, wonderful. So, but I can't. So, I can't get up. I couldn't in the daytime. With style, champagne glass type. Those mixed juice. I don't like mixed juice. Yeah, grapefruit if they have, or orange juice. So, but anyways, in this, I'll give myself try something different. No, no, I cannot afford to lose money. Every penny counts here for me. Oh, बहुत भूख लगी. And I've seen the ads coming and all this. Even the fast food chicken. Oh, I can't order, right? Can't afford it. Fast food is McDonald's. No, McDonald's has this lettuce. Ooh. So what was I? Mm, so many. I think again I refollowed and resubscribed. Resubscribe. There's your friend here. There's another one. A friend on the inside. Inside. You see, this is what counts. A friend on the inside. So if I'm dying, okay, I tried to get up, and who will nurse me? You know, I can't find a nurse. I don't want it. I back out right at the end moment. Uh, so no nurse for me. I don't want to. So what shall I do? Where shall I go? Freya Mortensen again. She looks a bit like Princess Zahra Agha Khan. This is 1 month ago. Lone Wolf. So amazing. Oh, forgiving people in silence and never speaking to them again is a. See what 5 days ago. So I've missed Mel Robbins listening to. Oh, what am I putting my ash? Oh my goodness. No, no, no. So one true. Oh, so you know, after my grand aunt, so you will learn this. So whatever mistakes I made, like I became insecure, and I said, "Grand aunt, you love me the most," in quote, the most, love me the most, right? So here's Bette Midler's song. Oh, and Mimi came and you gave it up. Mandy, Barry Manilow's and Bette Midler's song here. So my aunt knew, my grand aunt knew. One true friend. You know, they just know. They just know. How, I mean, who wrote this and the way, who wrote this? Who wrote this? So for all the times you closed your eyes, allowing me to stumble or to be surprised or break by life with all its twists and turns. I made mistakes. I messed up terribly. Mimi, you, and I wanted to be Mimi. She's my idol. Hussein also, Imam Hussein. But now, Mimi, my grandaunt, you always knew that I would learn. You always knew. So, you know, teachers who are anxious that why aren't the students learning? Why aren't you disciplining yourself? The students must be disciplined. You know, my grand aunt, I think she knew that I wouldn't turn out to be because I'm not working. I don't feel like going to school. Uh, um, we lost her in 1986. By 1987, I went back to O levels, 86, 87, and completed in 88 my O levels. Somehow these people know that I would learn. They knew. They didn't criticize me on the mistakes I made, right? Very messy, very ugly things I did. Bad things also that I've done against my religion. And when I left, it's you who stayed. Oh, does this mean when my true, when I left you, or When I left my true self, it's even you stayed when I left my true self. Maybe now, oh my God, makes me cry really. But Bette Midler, the song, you and what timing? This is just recently I found, and then I found Bren Brown, and the authentic. It hit me, the authentic self, and always trust your feelings. Though love may break, it never dies. You always knew I'd come home again in the end. But they don't, they're not hoping, anxious, waiting. They're going on with it's amazing how it's just amazing. They're not anxious like a wife being anxious that, please pray my husband has left me, that he comes back to me, right? And when I left, it's you who stayed. You always knew that I'd come home again in the end. And such patience. They have this divine grace in them. They're blessed people. Though love may break, it never dies. It changes shape through changing eyes. What I denied, I now can see. I tried so hard to be like my grandaunt. Like, I was thinking of, like, Zara, make your life simple, shopping too much, maybe here in London. She was middle class, but um, she wasn't that rich, very refined and graceful. You always were the light inside. What I denied, I now can see. You always were the one who tells me you have the light of humanity. And I should put also there in the pressy. Um, I know, I know, I know. I know it was you, my one true friend. I've walked and I have prayed. I could forgive and we could start again. In the end, you are my one true. So it's not like waiting, waiting. It's like Nandi. He's just there. He's not waiting. He's not impatient. Like Moji Baba told us, Shiva's Nandi. He's not anxiously, restlessly waiting, hoping for future. He's just there. Is he waiting? Maybe all of us will come home and find our true, authentic selves and live a life of true in this, our true, authentic self. Right? And all those who aren't, they will one day come back to this. Not to the fire of hell, burning, burning, burning. Maybe, yeah, there is some burning here. Like inside, there's a hell. We go through mind, all that, yes, but it's not like forever. You will have another life, this is. But don't wait for, oh, you have many lives. Now you choose whether you want your life here to be true, authentic, find you. And there's much else, Brent Brown and others, Mel Robbins, and now Freya Mortison's Lone Wolf series. But don't break yourself more than you are broken, though love may break. And as love breaks, I break. And वो इश्क जो हमसे रूठ गया अब उसका हाल सुनाएं क्या राइट पूरे जिस्म में जो जहर फैल गया अब वो कौन निकालेगा लाइक माई होल poison being पूरे body ishq is like that love passion adore you revered someone and that relationship broke and love can break well put so do you see that though love may break it never dies Maybe I will never be but that old Zara with mysticism. Um, you always were the light inside of me. Oh, I've got to listen to this song before it's too late. Oh, it's midnight. My one true friend. So, what else is there? Anything else I need to say? I don't want to misguide you, but I also, like, okay, you see, it's your choice. Your choice. I'm breaking and I'm broken, right? I don't know when, but maybe you can understand now and help. If it's your choice, you also break. You're in that breaking, broken, because our love is broken, right? Heart is broken. And I was going to tell Mahikas that, my heart is broken. I'm also heartbroken. But I have told myself, Carlisle's, this song also, you see, that a broken heart has ample space. Broken heart. So I should be grateful. Yeah, I have found this grace from God in 1990, 89, end of 89, or mid of 89, September 27th. So 1989, got the grace of God that I should write these things down. Notes. Please bear with me. So, I was heartbroken, mysticized, separated from my teacher. It was hell. I couldn't hardly, barely go to, I couldn't stand anything. I had to go to school. And so heartbroken. So we're heartbroken, right? And yet I'm giving you that thing to, if you can choose to at least get your authentic self back. It's difficult. The world can pull you here and there. Oh, you stumble, you break. Umpty, no, Jack and Jill went up the hill. So broken heart has a lot of space. So I realized, oh, this emptiness is wonderful. Broken heart. No heart. It's not like I'm heartless, but broken heart has a. Then I remembered Carly Simon's song. Broken heart has a lot of space, but at that time, listening to her, even this song, I think sung by who is it sung by? Carlyle. I don't know. I can't find it. The song. Who is it? Broken heart. Mommy, you know not. Is it in this song? Where do broken hearts go? Whitney Houston. Oh no, not Beatles. Can't find it. Broken heart has a lot of space. Now I'll have to search the proper spelling of Carlyle. Simon Sims. Singer. Her songs. Carly Simon. Or Simon, is it? I know nothing stays the same, but if you're willing to play the game, it'll be coming around again. Coming around again. Mommy, a baby sneezes. No, it's another song and it's perhaps sung by another singer. I've just mixed it up. Sorry, messed it. I've made a mistake here. Mistakes are shouldn't be embarrassed. But the thing is that when we are what should be, and also vulnerability, Bren Brown, amazing. A1 star, 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 infinity. So we need to learn to accept that there are people who are broken and we can't mend them. And they can't mend. And there are people in conflict. And so I will have my, without, I need proper food, nourishment. And there are people who are going into self destruction like me, bad habits, gain, conditioning. I was wondering if I can't leave this and I'm listening to Jiddu Krishnamurti, right? And I know that some people would even be thinking like that. God knows what they would think. So the best thing you can do is you can be there for the person. Like I was saying, St. Joseph's College principal, I told your presence is enough. Now she's told me later on that let me guide you on the farewell of the BAs before us, graduates. I said, no, no. I felt bad saying no to her because I didn't want her to fall flat on her face, right? I know that maybe I will not be guided. No, no. And then I'm telling her before that, how do you want me cooked, well done, steak, whatever you want me. And then there I've told her, because now I'm scared in third year, fourth year, I'm scared that if she may, she's told me you failed me because I didn't want to do the BA because she was retiring. And then she got a there, and I didn't want to do BA in that college. So all this mixed up and a lot of intricate. So in the end, with Mrs. Sattar and Miss Mehta sitting, I took a picture of us. There's in hers. There's all three of them together. And she wanted to get up, on her chair, like sit up straight. And no, 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 Miss, just relax as you are. Like we used to sit in third grade in our grade classrooms in Karachi American School. I didn't sit up straight. I was like, you know. And then, so at that time, she told me, let me guide you. Let me be your guide. And I was like, no, no, Miss. Now she's told me compatibility and I told her if you want me, I can get married to a bungie even. If you tell me to get married. Oh, did I mean it? Didn't I mean it? It could be wafas. Now mommy principal can sing. एक बेवफा से प्यार किया. Like bewafa. What a bewafa person. I say one thing and then I like don't live up to it. I'm like Mercury. Change. Oh, what is that is changing? Oh, you know what Imam Ali dua is given, dua kumail. Our souls are capricious. Oh, now I've become capricious, have I? This is terrible. Changing. Yes, of course you can guide me. You can do whatever you like with me. Sarah, what's wrong with you? In fourth year, college. My goodness. Given to sudden and unaccountable changes of mood or behavior. So one day I'm telling her that, whenever it's convenient for you, miss, you don't even have to give me a reason now. You can leave. Just leave me. Go out of my life. One day I'm writing to her that how would you like the Zara to be like? Well cooked, raw, or medium cooked? One day I'm telling her, going to a place that, Mummy, if you want me, if you tell me to get married to a Bungie, I will get married to a Bungie in her house. Is it what, if a mother told her to get married to a Bungie, would she get married? Maybe her mother spirit was like the way she was. Oh, so sacrificing. Ah, Tofa. Was that her mother coming out through me? Tofa, Tofa movie. What is it called? Movie in her house. Oh, and like in her house, yeah. Ah, at the porch outside. 1984. Tofa, Jitendra, Jayaprada, and Sri Devi. The youngest sister, Sri Devi, sacrifices her love. Both of them love each other. But Jayaprada is in love with Jitendra, not knowing that her youngest sister is in love. They're both in love with each other. And she sacrifices. So this love can make you do, one day I'm telling the principal that if you want me to get married to a Bungi, I'll get married to a Bungi. Then in final year in college, she told me, "Let me guide you." But I was like, "For your own good, like, let's not." Oh, because I don't want you to fall on your face or tell me again. Feel like you are the failure. I failed you. So yeah, the Islam coming. I do these dramas on my page, Ex-Saint Josephine's college crazies, craze for the principal. पता नहीं क्या हो गया ज़हरा को. What happened to her final year. Principal has told her in front of Miss Mehta and Mrs. Sattar, our psychology teachers. I didn't take psychology, but Mrs. Sattar knows me well because the things I did there. Huh, Ambreen, I mean, they wanted to go to Idaru, and it's a long story, right? Mrs. Sattar and her students. And Zara doesn't want to go. You are the official photographer of the college. This college. No, no. I want my mummy, Ambreen. I mean, let's take our principal. Oh, the principal is not coming. I'm so sorry, I can't go. So here was Ambreen. I mean, she didn't say, Zara, you are the official photographer and you're not doing your duty well. So, there it was like, okay, I was the older sister, but Ambreen, council member, at least in this position, she was on a higher position because she was senior to me in this way. Although I could be older to Ambreen, I mean, I didn't look it, but she was younger to me in age. And I'm like, Ambreen, I mean, I can't go with you're the Zara. I said, can you please go and talk to the principal? She said, okay, okay. Like, it's like a home, right? Baby crying, I can't go without my principal. Even though she's made me and she would feel so terrible, so embarrassing. Who did I make the official photographer of this college? She can't even do her duty well. Can't go to Idaru with the psychology class and the psychology teacher. Mrs. Sattar is so nice, Sarah. Just leave college for a little while. No, third year. That these things. Then Ambreen Amin, she said, okay, okay, I'll talk to the principal and I'll come back and I'll tell you. She said, oh, the principal, I invited her, she's coming along. So you see, not judging me like, you're not doing your duty well. It's your duty, Zahra. But like a sister, understanding that, oh, I understand your duty and your desire. So standing in the line. even this song I was listening to, and I was like, okay, duty for the principle for this college, duty first. Standing in the line between desire and duty, heartbeat, heartbeat, in electric tears. Another summer, another vacation's over. Wham! Band. Okay, so what do you want? If you don't want to help us, you don't have to. And and those helpers, healers, sorry it's not working. I'm broken, dying, heartbroken. And I want to tell Magus that, yeah, so I said it, right? That even though, like, who will misunderstand me? So I've learned, I've experienced, I've come out of the brokenness, broken heart, broken relationship. For years I was stuck on it, and emptiness. So a heart, we say, if your heart is broken, so what? Oh, no, no, no. It's very serious, very serious. No, no, what are you saying, Zara? Oh, punch. Hit yourself. I did. So Michael Bolton says, it's only my heart breaking inside me. It's only love. That's all it is. I won't bend, I won't break, I won't bleed out for you. It's only my heart breaking inside me. It's only love. That's all it is. Michael Bolton. So making a mistake? No. So for some people, this everything. This is more than life. It's like you've taken their life away. You have put them in a situation where they aren't dying and they're not living. Like Surya Alavar says. And I even wrote for Mr. Sartes that if I was your smile, if I was a smile, I would be on your face. And if I was a fence, I will fence you and all this. And then in the end, but if you leave me, I will grieve. If you don't come back, I will on a seat of thorns, I will sit, or on the ground of thorns and mourn thy loss. Who can stop me? Now and like, oh my God, the thorns, it's terrible. Ooh, it hurts. I'm sitting on thorn. Oh, you're not going to go to school, no. And fear comes in. Your friend is saying, we have to contribute. We have to not be burdened on society, even our father, mother. Who's going to help me financially? And don't ever rely. My grandaunt saying, pray that I don't become dependent on anyone. Yeah, and people can really mistreat you. Nurse can mistreat you. And I would want to have a daughter who says, until I can take care of my mother, I don't have a daughter. So nurse can never be like the daughter who says, I can take care of my mother better than anyone, any nurse in the world. That's true. I mean, that's true for her, right? So let's not impose our views on others. If it's taking care, and she should get some rest, and of course you worry about her and you care about her, and she shouldn't do this to herself. Then she's in stress. She's having 3 wine glasses, and then she's like, I have to have water, and this is how she's. So yeah, this of course she's that's not right for her, and that's not right for Zahra too, right? Like, I'm helping the Muslims here. I'm breaking. Now see who is there for me. No one can even come here to take the garbage, help me. And I won't trouble anyone. I'm shy. In London, I lived as I was shy. If I get sick, they told me, Baba, call the reception. They will bring the breakfast, lunch, and dinner for you. So And I should now. I wasn't coming here. I'm like I'm taking a break because at the end of the month, who is going to get up, get the money, pay? Okay, like buy some things important, or even like I have to go myself sometimes. Who's going to help me? No one, and I won't take help from anyone. Because once I recently, ooh, what a thing it was, right? And people blaming you. So express yourself. Yeah, they stop you. And even like, um, so I wasn't taking care of myself. I need deep cleaning for my curtains. It's all like sand. It's like desert curtain here. I should call it desert. It's a desert here. Floor, things, items, desert. Clutter. Jade was saying on YouTube, clean the clutter and all that. And anyways, I have one room and I put things in plastic bags. I have to keep this, old things and all that. My cupboards are full. So now it's here in one room. Where will I take this clutter? Either throw everything. All No, there are things like my stock for I can't clean the clutter. And anyways, if I got up to clean the clutter, so I did. Anyways, so a bit long, cut short now, and no one to help me, you know. And okay. So there was someone who said, okay, she's perhaps you are um, feeling sorry for yourself, or you want pity from. Look, I didn't even want help from Pakistani when I'm so like crippled, right? And I said, now you have to get well. I gave myself a stick. And the Pakistani man said he's not going to. So my brother said, we can't force him, right, anymore. I can't force him. I told him, he says he doesn't want to have anything to do with me here. And it's very difficult to get back, labor and workers and all this. Okay, now I'm saying you get up. You are going to help yourself. Where is it? My brothers can drive. I can't drive a car. Their children can drive. One brother has. I can't. They've become old enough to drive. His children. Until now, I'm suffering. I'm not able to get up. And it's getting worse. I think I have some scabs here on my scalp. I found out that Mel Robbins has one on her. Ooh, it's so itchy, all over my scalp. Yeah. Now it started, so I have to go. Anyhow, so it didn't work, and no, never be dependent on anyone. Very scary world, and I wouldn't even want to live with anyone. I can't trust anyone, and to get help. But if I was rich, I could hire a nurse. Yeah. My father has said, but I want to like, or like this. They had water problem. The pipe broke. They were supposed to fix it this today or yes. They said tomorrow. So I could have just taken off to this nice, hotel or apartment, hotel. Oh, I could afford and enjoy myself and leave my this all this. I do have money. Like I could call the deep cleaners, get this whole thing deeply cleaned, best made, and go to the hotel apartment. Live there nicely. Oh yeah, I want a kitchen, not hotel. Kitchen. Oh, so nice. Money is very important. money. Uh, when you're not well and people give you that, money is very important. I'm like very insecure, right? In this case, so the reality is that money is very, and the big shark eat the small fish. And if you're a small fish in the sea, they can, but before we get eaten up, have we lived our lives truly, our truth? And truth never hurts someone, right? It may hurt you in the beginning, but deeply it will never hurt. And being truly guided never hurts. I'm looking for something that is true guidance, which is instilled in us to find our true selves, and then I want to live my life truly, and I hope you also live your life truly, right? And find our authentic selves, so that when the big fish come and eat us, it's okay. We lived 1 second of living our true, or I see in love, or breathe that faith that I used to be, I went to religion, 1 moment of breathing faith in true faith, or the truth coming, or the love, 1 minute of love is 1,000 lives. Without love, it doesn't compare to that 1 minute, 1 moment of true love and authentic living. Then you'll feel what people are going, oh, she wanted to achieve this, but she lost it, and she wanted to heal people and help people, and she's gone, and all this. No, no. Every moment of the alchemist, every moment of your search is an encounter with God. Every moment, like Paulo Coelho has written in The Alchemist, every moment you brave, you took that. And what is courage? Bren Brown, or who has explained what is courage? Now I'm getting confused. Freya Mort- Mortensen? Mortensen? So, how can we get this courage in a world which is pulling us down, wanting so many expectations? It takes us away from our true self, our authentic self, and then we're gone. 1 moment. Live in your true self. Find your truth, authentic self. It's better than a billion achievements. Although it's not bad, of course. Achieve, be ambitious. I mean, go for it if you've got the money, like Zionist Sheikh Muhammad here and Sheikh Rashid started it, making Dubai and all this. Don't forget your true self, your roots, the deep roots. You know, that day, uh, Paramahamsa Vishwananda was saying that, if you don't, who was saying, if you don't have roots deep, how the trees, if they didn't have deep roots, it would, if shallow roots, it wouldn't stand, right? A chance, fall. So find those deep roots, your authentic self that gives you. Then the whole world can be against you, say you're notorious. You know that what you are. Only you. I've lost that. See, that's why I'm coming here. Maybe I was thinking, oh, people are going to say, oh, she's complaining too much. Look at us, Shias. We're not even, we're deeply rooted. Those who do not lament, complain, and spill out names and criticize. So I lost it deeply rooted, so that I think is your authentic self. Then someone frames you, someone taunts you, you don't have to answer them back. You just need to walk away. Know yourself. And of course, they can come and they can, and show you the friendly and all this, but you won't be shaken. Oh, this person broke my trust. So I need to get my roots again, go back to my roots. That is my authentic self. Go deeper into my true self. Find my authentic self. And I hope that you do the same. And then from there, of course, you can achieve. You can be an achiever. You can do business. You can have options open. If this business, forget it. Worked so hard, but yes, yes, of course, you worked hard. Take that experience and not be discouraged. Options. Keep your options open. Take risks. Experiment. Explore other businesses, other arenas. So that's okay. I better leave you now. I have to go. Thank you so much. I wish you the best. I leave you with hoping that you would find. No, this wrong also. Where is it? Hoping that you will find your. If make so, decide if what do you want. If you want to remain like or what. But I found these people, and they're more helpful than what I can say. Help you in this. So listen to them. It's really something. They gently remove that plague from you and the falseness, and let you grieve, truly cry the presence. It's beautiful what they've said. I mean, not like those people criticize too much or too much critic, too criticizing. That's if you want to weep, if you want to cry, if you want to lament. Every year, lament on your losses. Lament on the things went gone by and on the memories. Fear. Someone who gives you the fear of this, attachments and all this. Oh, she's too attached to me, I have to do something. Imagine a mother saying, oh, yes, how will she get married? She loves me too much. Can't stay with me. I have to get her. Go. Go away. Work. Do something. Leave me. I have to train her to be detached from me. And if the principal is saying this, then why did she make her husband Gardama? Hmm? And then she tells others if she's going to say. So it's the fear. Also, they give you the fear of not expressing your feeling, not being, you block your feelings. And when my aunt told me, oh, Zahra, you've blocked Mr. Feeling, I said, when have I been? I've been in deep pain for 6 years until God gave me the grace. When have I told you that in blocking my feelings? No, no, this is not a block. This is the grace of God that came. She couldn't believe it, that I've left Miss Dissa for good. Can you believe this? Yeah. Okay, I had my relapses. Like, could I block my feelings? I couldn't block those hellish feelings. That grief, that sadness, that deep. And now when I've told her, she can't believe it. How can you not believe it? 6 years you saw me out fish out of water. So there's, no, that was true leaving Mr. Sa. Oh, the attachment, everything, emotional attachment deep left. All the songs that reminded me of everything. It stopped reminding me the way it would. It was not I was enjoying it. All the old songs, I was enjoying them. I was shocked. I had my relapses because I actually I was more close to Miss Dissa because we would talk, and that closeness I didn't have with the principal. And I didn't expect anything from the principal, so I would tell myself, what are you missing? Right? I gave her an open invitation. One time I invited Miss Disa, she came to my house with her sister. Oh, no, her sister didn't come. Like her nieces, two nieces, twins. No, they're not twins. They look twins. Her sister went to my principal's house. I had heard of them, but anyways. Okay, I better go now. Thank you so much. Leaving you with this. I hope the volume is open. And thank you for your time and attention. And so, whatever you are, you want to. After Bran Brown has brought me to my. It's amazing what she's done. I have no words. I can't say. I'm not even prepared for this, but I hope you know what I mean, right? Thank you so much. Oh God, sorry, excuse me. This was terrible. This one.
We'll be back until then. Thank you so much.
What a volume. Okay. We'll be back. We'll be back. Until then, thank you so much. Abhi jo mile hain. I leave you with a song that came to me in London. Abhi jo mile hain, kabhi phir milenge. तुम हमको बताना अपने तेरे दिल की बातें जो चुपके से बैठी हैं तेरे दिल के दरीचे पे. Daricha. Where did this Urdu word I remembered in London? Dariche pe baithe. So, but I was trying to I wasn't able to decide whether to put Dariche. It's the heart's window, or dil ke darwaze pe. Why would the heart have a window and not a door? I wonder. Okay, I'm leaving you with this. Thank you so much. Next time, let's see if you can, tell me. Thank you, all those watching, all those who will come later. Thank you for your time and attention. I leave you with love always and your authentic self to find.